Okay. Otherwise, the last time that we left off here, you guys were exploring the catacombs beneath Moonshade. You had quite a bit of an encounter, fighting off a bunch of the undead that were kind of trapped within these catacomb chambers. And you're trying to find your way, after speaking to the Dragon Vasilia, down to the lower levels of the catacombs in search of a family crest as proof that you made it down and have cleared out the catacombs for her. So, I can get the rest of the
Yes, that's right.
music down here.
We're trying to clear the catacombs.
Yeah.
What are we taking with us?
You are trying to go and collect a family crest.
Yeah.
From a family that's buried in the bottom of the catacombs.
Oh, bottom. All right. So we're not even in the basement.
That way, you go and you collect the
you
collect the family crest, and it's oh no, yeah, we did make it down.
Okay.
You know. So we'll start that over here. You guys have just woke up after the last evening, after Sudi had her dream and she gave you forced medicine checks to make sure you were all okay. Yeah, you had the flying turtle incident. You know, the flying turtle incident of 2023.
Wait, can I get more insight on this?
So we found out my armor is like Pokemon balls. So like I can tap my armor and it will hold and then release items. And so when we got the armor from the dragon, one of the scutes was a sky blue color. It was different than the rest of them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck it, we're in the catacombs. I was like, guys, you want to see something cool? And they went, yeah. And I tapped it, and out popped an 8 foot tall, or an 8 foot long, 8 foot wide flying sky turtle.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the hallways are only 5 feet, so it could not escape, and I coaxed it down with strawberries and befriended it, and it's back in my shell. It's back in a different scute now, so thank God I didn't do it outside. But yeah, we ended up we were visited by a giant flying sky turtle.
Okay, continuing on.
So,
moving on.
Along those lines.
Sky turtle.
Yeah.
Look,
Did you get a thing for your deck? Is that what it is?
Yes. One of my buddies at work, he plays Magic
my
the Gathering
God.
and had like 6 of these, so he gave me one of them.
That's awesome.
He was like, it would go really well with your turtle deck.
That's
anyway,
great.
continue. Sorry.
I love that.
Anyway.
I'll show Abby.
She stares at it for joy. it has all her turtle cards in it.
Good God.
She has a bucket list of seeing all of the turtles of the world at some point. And so I made her deck of cards for stuff have different details on some turtles.
And
Put it in mine.
2 turtles and tortoises.
I also got to
So,
put my turtle in
anyway, you guys are finishing the last bit of your long rest, and kind of as the dome falls, you're sitting back in the rest of the catacombs. Remember, it's chock full of bones throughout the walls. There are some stone bricks and otherwise rough cut sections that exist within the space here. At the same time, though, you hear a brief popping sound. And as you look over, Lothric, paper appears before you.
Ooh.
And just kind of falls into your hands.
Spicy. Okay, well, we're waiting for him to read.
Yep.
Where do the sky turtles come from? Would I know that?
Make a nature check.
Fuck.
I need to prepare my spells for today.
Ooh, 18!
18. You don't have much history of it, but a number of these sky turtles tend to come from tall mountain ranges around the Serac wastes, but typically around the ocean. They are not necessarily made for dry desert, so you haven't run into them too much, but they live kind of around more moist areas where the updrafts kind of around mountains can propel them around a lot easier. And they graze on a number of kind of grassy patches along the sides and moss patches.
Okay.
They also live around almost the entirety of the perimeter of Ravion. It's kind of a weird thing. Everyone here, make a history or religion check based on if you're proficient in history or religion.
Including me?
Yeah, yeah, for you as well, because you would know some of this.
I'm kind of equal across the board.
I don't know
You
very
can pick
much.
whichever one.
Would I have advantage in this, or just
You would not.
All right.
22, religion.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
History or religion based on which one you're proficient with.
What did you get?
3.
3? Okay.
15 in history.
Got a
15 in
9.
history.
Sorry, I was preparing my spells for the day.
That's good.
I rolled a
What else did you
15
get?
I'm doing it right
You didn't
now.
even cast one.
In religion or history.
in history.
Oh, 15 in history. Gotcha. Okay, so we have 22 is the highest and 3 is the lowest so far. Okay.
I'm
Um,
stupid,
right
guys.
there.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
and you rolled history or religion?
Religion.
Religion. You have some basic details from various stories, mostly from this religious text base, where there was, in the formation of Ravian, quite a bit of talk about how the gods were sent out. It used to be a supercontinent, is the idea. And all of the planes were different physical locations on the same supercontinent. So the plane of fire, the plane of air, everything like that. And all of those elements mixing made this paradise near the center, which is what the material plane is. From there, everything else split. And so when they split and the gods were sent off and jettisoned by one mortal, they were jettisoned from the material plane and locked to the outer planes at the edges of the supercontinent before the continent was split in and of itself. So around the edge, perimeter of Ravian as a whole, all of that edge is more or less a massive cliff face from which you can't see anything else out there. It's a void. And it's been separated from all the other planes to where they are now. So you would assume from this that as you get closer to the edge, you get closer to where another plane used to be. And all of the sky turtles tend to enjoy living around the edge of this space because they can live along the sides of the cliff face there.
Sky turtle.
So, otherwise, you got the letter. You're all awake. Sudi has forcibly checked you all, or at least the 3 of you, for wounds or punctures or slashes. You would all notice at this point she's fairly well shaken up, as would be the case if she came running up to be like, "Let me see ya!" So, what you doing? You're in the dark catacombs still.
Holy shit!
The sheriff the cloth offer?
He gets the letter and just kind of stands there reading it for a minute, right?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You all saw him get the letter, by the way. It just pop, crack, and then it's there. You know this means of communication as every now and then, very rarely, you can use a sending scroll, which is an item that effectively uses the sending spell to transport a bit of material one way to its destination. So they specifically chose you for this individual piece of paper. Now it's a mundane item, but it's a letter and it got here from wherever.
Would I know anything about that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
And then the spell was...
The spell was sending. That would be how they would enchant the paper. But so it's a sending scroll. Yeah.
Fuck!
But right now it's just paper.
I rolled a nat 1.
Nat 1,
Ooh.
the paper appears and you're like, wow,
Damn, that's pretty neat.
that's magic.
Okay, so y'all, when we get done, hold on, I need to do this in, I need to do this in
Do you
character.
want one?
Don't
got caramel
throw
on
it
it.
at me. No.
You throw it at me. I'm okay with you throwing it at me.
Well, here. I'll just give it to you, cause
I don't need one. There's caramel in them.
Try it.
They're good, I love them.
Anyway.
Just like,
Okay.
I didn't know they existed, so that's kind of
So,
Okay. Wow.
you can do what you want with that information. You can share, you can not share, whatever you want.
So they finally made their move. Okay. Well, everybody, this is a missive from a joining. Well, I don't want to say joining yet, but it's another band of hunters that I've been in contact with my siblings, and well, they're fighting stuff, bad stuff. And I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it. But they like the night. and I don't want them to, intercept anything. It was already probably a hell of a way to send this, hoping that they wouldn't intercept it with their own magic. So, when we're done with this, I'm gonna need your help with this.
Okay.
That seems awfully sketchy. The guys you know through the other guys are fighting some bad guys that are in the night and we need your help. Okay.
Oh, the Fillaria Academy. Fill.
If you must know, they are creatures of the night.
Vampires?
Don't say it out loud, Jade.
Vampires.
Sorry.
You don't want to say. This is.
Ew, vampires. Lumberjacks are friendly.
X walks up and just gently slaps Lem on the back and says, "Knock it off. We have a job. We have a job to do right now. We can discuss this later."
It's a very heavy matter, and yes, we will be discussing this
We
later.
will discuss this when we don't die. When we get out of these fucking catacombs.
Good idea.
Agreed. Let's continue on.
Alright. Do you guys kind of make your way? How are you? How are you traveling? What's your marching order look like?
That's right.
What do you want to do to search the rest of these catacombs?
I don't want to be in the back this time because I missed out on a lot of crap, so I'm gonna be in the middle.
You're not allowed to
Yeah,
be
you're
all
not
the way in the
allowed to be in
back because you fucked with the mimic last
Yeah,
time.
you're also not allowed to be in the front.
Okay.
That's the middle.
Well, we should come up with a plan,
Yeah.
guys. We should
So-
come up with a plan.
We could do what we did the first time. Option A, Serenity makes me fucking invisible. I stealth shit out, like we did last time, and then
Alright.
report back. Option B, Lemba fucking does a fireball Roomba vacuum thing.
I could do that.
Roomba vacuum.
That's the Roomba fireball.
At the hallway and we just walk behind the fireball.
Yes.
Option
that
B,
is correct.
option C, we throw somebody into the room and see what happens.
I mean, I can throw in my spirits. And all
Maybe
that.
not that
Okay.
one.
I'm just throwing out options here, guys.
Well, no offense, but last time you tried to be sneaky, it didn't go so
Actually,
well.
it went great.
You were very sneaky.
I was very sneaky. I didn't get attacked or detected.
I got attacked a lot.
You just
That's be-
couldn't see much either.
I mean, I can apply both invincible and aquatic inspiration to you, so you get extra protection.
This is a group effort here. Who
I-
wants to try what way of doing it?
I vote for Plan B.
I vote for Roomba.
I vote for Flaming Ball of Fire.
I would like to still be made invisible to start off the turn, but I will also vote for Plan B.
I'll go with either one. A or B.
All right. I
Okay,
guess I'm going
time-
first.
Okay, we got Plan
Serenity,
B.
will you
Okay.
still make me
Yeah.
invisible?
Invisible casting. I take out my paintbrush.
Put
and
myself
I
up
wave
there.
it. And then suddenly, like a huge like illusionary paint.
I'm
goes over
going
you
to
and then
assume
just, like,
X is
invisible.
after
It's
me.
like camouflage.
I'll be in the middle somewhere.
And then Lothric wants to go.
Well, hold on. What about everyone else?
Now
Okay.
seems like a good time for Serenity to be in the middle.
One, Serenity's casting the invisibility.
Doing invisibility.
Yep.
Do we still have this guy here? It's been a whole night.
Yeah, he is not there.
Perhaps
Okay.
he's resting. He's resting.
He's over there.
He's taking a nap.
But he's
Then
invisible.
Jade and Shooty, you're in the back.
Why am I in the
Do we
back?
maybe want to light the candle for extra
Hold on,
help?
hold on. Let's verify our marching order.
Here's concentration first.
Oh, Serenity.
Whoa. We already know you like this.
Okay,
You cannot have
so. Alright, Lembo's in front because she's doing the fireball Roomba thing.
Correct.
She just wants
Alright.
She's a little freak.
Alrighty, I
Okay,
think we
who
good.
else? Okay, powers wise, who would be the most efficient to follow Lemba? Like,
I put you
I-
assuming you wanted to be. Or do you want to be
but
loud?
I'm willing, but I'm also invisible at this point. I'm also willing. I can also be farther towards the back if someone with magic powers would be
Well,
more.
first of all, who
I
has the
do-
most move
I need to-
speed and
I'm
who has the
gonna
most offensive
pick
or
my
defensive
spells
Pick your
capabilities?
spells.
Yep.
I have blindness deafness as a spell,
What?
by
okay,
the way.
What is that? Once again,
I
I'm
can-
dumb. You must explain.
I can choose a creature that I can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw, and if it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened, your choice for the duration.
Does that work with undead things though?
Yeah, we're finding a lot
It
of
says a foe,
Okay.
so I have no clue.
She can be
We should definitely. Okay,
I have.
I mean,
Well, I have protection from evil and good, So until the spell ends, one willing creature that I touch is protected against certain types of creatures, one of them being undead, which I assume we are facing down in the catacombs.
How do we feel about this?
Okay, I am willing to go
Okay.
last. I'm willing to go last because
Don't you have invisibility though?
I do, but that kind of works because I also have the least amount of. I can't, other than like, if I'm fighting a mummy or a zombie or a physical living creature, I am not any help. The only reason I was in front last time was because I was invisible and I could sneak in and see if anything felt fucked up before we'd entered it, kind of thing. But I can also stay in the back in case we get fucking. I don't want to use the word ass raped. Something fucking appears out of the back end,
Okay.
and I can at least attempt to hold it off, unless it needs fire, because I have no fire capabilities.
That's fine.
But I'm willing to go last. I can work with that.
Okay.
Although the only issue with that is my initiative is always first. I always have the highest initiative as a rogue. So,
Yeah.
that's something to consider.
Do you think we should? Is it possible to do our initiative first and then our positions, or do we have to do the positions first and then?
It's your positions, because
Positions
it's
first.
initiative whoever reacts to a threat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that's the only thing. I'm willing to hold my turns. Like, that's not an issue. But at the same time, if I am always going first and not doing anything, that is also a waste of turn for the party
So
at the same time.
I
But
can only pretty much do. Oh, sorry.
no, I was just saying, but that's not up to me. I want to know what the group thinks. Like,
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
This looks glad.
okay, then we'll go with
If
it.
we're doing the Roomba method,
So-
then it's fine.
It is Lemba, Lothric, and then
Jade,
Jade,
Serenity,
Serenity,
Sudi,
Sudi,
and your bitch X.
and X. All the way in the back. All right.
She said, you bitch. Yeah.
It was your bitch X.
All right. So, everyone make some stealth rolls for me.
Wait,
Big oops.
but I'm doing a flaming sphere. I don't
Oh.
think this is very stealthy.
Are you going to cast it right now?
I thought that was the plan.
Do remember, Flaming Sphere is concentration. It lasts a minute.
Oh.
What do we think, friends?
So,
What, are you gonna throw that thing?
Maybe we just walk, and the second I see something, we throw a flaming spear at it?
Good idea.
Okay, then stealthing it is.
Okay, so or the other option is throw me in front to detect shit, and then I will just get the fuck out of the way because I usually take my turn first.
Good idea.
Yeah.
And then I will just get out of the way, and once everyone files into the room, I will take my place at the back or towards one of the back entrances to help protect our blind
you-
side.
Kidding me?
Sudi, how do you feel about this?
I rolled
How do
a
I
nat
feel about
20.
being at the back and
That's
what?
an experience.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
last.
Well, just like the order in general. Like,
oh, well, I did call for the stealth roll.
if you have an issue,
I'll
speak
use that
up.
for
We
the
want to
stealth.
try and find a way to work with
I have
everybody.
disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to answer this in character because we can't do
I rolled an
metagamers.
11 first and then
Correct,
a nat
yes.
20.
You good in the back, Sudi?
That hurts.
It's an 11.
Is that still count
Fine.
experience though?
She said she's fine.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
because it has to
I
be one
don't-
that you.
Did you say fine or did you say
Mine is 10.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I will be in. So technically, I'm in front first. Everyone else is
Okay.
staying the same. I'm in front of Lembo. But then
Alright.
once something is detected, I will get the fuck out of the way.
You'll yeet yourself out of the way.
Alright,
You know,
sounds good.
Lemba can fucking hold my tail if she wants, and the moment I yank it out of her grasp,
Keep in mind, if
Just
you do
do-
not have dark vision, you cannot see.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Who doesn't have
I
dark
do not have
vision?
dark vision.
Serenity,
She does.
you do. Jade, or
Jade's the only one.
Sorry, Sudi, do you have dark vision?
Let me check real quick.
I think she does because she's a cat.
But is
when
that
she's
when
a
she-
cat, though,
Oh,
right? I think it's when she's a cat that she has.
Because
dark
if she
vision.
doesn't have dark vision,
Because she's a shifter, so she's mostly human.
okay. So say if she doesn't have dark vision, we should have someone with dark vision at the back too.
I do have dark vision.
Oh, you do. Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We good,
Okay.
we good, we good.
Jade, you're the only one who don't have dark
Do
vision.
you have
She's
dark
an
vision,
Serenity.
Serenity?
Yeah. I'm
Wait, really? You?
You're not. You're
Oh.
an elemental elf.
Wait, I thought I did have dark vision all this time.
I thought Serenity had dark vision.
I also thought she had dark vision.
Addition. No, you don't, because it would be right there.
Oh,
Additional
holy
sense
fuck.
types.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just
Oh,
take-
when I read the racial things, I thought I
Yeah.
saw that.
That's fine.
Because we've already
Alright,
cleared.
what are the rest of your stealth rolls, though? No, Jade, what's your stealth roll?
Is it a
10.
stealth or initiative?
Stealth.
You got a 10? Okay.
25.
25.
13.
11.
Oh.
'Cause I
Dirty
Okay.
25. I didn't roll a
So
nat 20.
13
I
and
had a 20.
you got 20. How about you, Sudi? What you got?
For what?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth. I'm sorry.
Sneaky sneak.
We're trying to be sneaky.
I got a nat 20.
Hey,
girl.
neat. What's the total end up being?
I got a -1. So I
Oh.
had 19.
I'm gonna just call him a nat 20.
Love
it's
it.
fine.
Oh, come on! No, that's fine. I'm not arguing with you.
It's a nat 20,
It's a nat
so it's an
20.
auto success. Just that way, if something has a high perception otherwise.
Okay.
Okay. So you make your way slowly into the rest of this chamber.
I kind of move forward. I go about 10 feet in, and I stop.
You make your way slowly through into this chamber.
Okay.
You go maybe 10 feet in. Make a perception check. Or perception would be to notice things.
Okay. 13.
13. 13, you look around and there's lots of different bones within the wall, as you've seen for the rest of the catacombs so far. There is quite a bit of odd kind of smears on the wall. This is the chamber that you know that the zombie came out of.
Ooh.
You do see a number of corpses that are missing their hands.
Alright, that's where the hands came from.
Yeah. As you kind of make your way in, you do see that it does open up, narrow out, and open back up on the other side.
Okay.
So you make your way through there. You
Okay,
kind of have to squeeze through to get there, through that section.
I don't go any farther than that initially.
Okay, so you can see kind of through it with that perception roll, but it would be a tight-ish squeeze for your Dragonborn frame. There's another chamber on the other side, but it also seems to be empty. Not very much within there.
Okay. Not very much.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back gently. So, are you gonna get spooked if I grabbed your hand?
Well, she can
No,
see you
I'm
coming.
probably
Oh.
pretty alert, and I have dark vision.
Okay, well, I'm invisible.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can you look on the floor and see like dust?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Maybe don't just grab my hand. Maybe be
Can
like,
I just make a really,
Maybe
really
just
quiet
be like-
whisper? Because I rolled a 25. Can I just...
Yeah, you can whisper.
maybe just be like,
Whisper something completely random.
Okay.
Problem is, you...
Grabbing your hand, and I grab her hand, and I just kind of pull her, and I'm assuming everyone follows as she moves forward.
Everybody hold hands.
Everyone hold hands! Where's my rope? Where's our monkey leash?
oh, there we go.
You used all the rope.
What?
Should we do it like the
You know what?
kindergartners do it? and
Actually, that reminds me.
chant
I
the
was gonna have
holidays?
your character hold the
Are
rope.
betrayed.
Well, I don't want to hold rope in front, because then they're gonna know that I'm fucking there. But everyone else can
No,
be
I
linked
mean,
by
Anything
rope.
you carry turns invisible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Les, let's hook a rope up to
You
us.
and your gear and anything that you carry goes invisible. You don't get to attach yourself with a rope as like an umbilical to somebody else and then they get invisible too. It's just the rope is
the rope
invisible,
is
but
invis-
it's there.
Oh, who wants to hold a rope? That way when I've cleared the room ahead, I can just grab the rope and pull everybody.
You need the rope.
Cool.
Grab it out of the rope.
I take a rope out of my backpack, and they pass the rope down, and then I grab the rope, and it turns
That's
invisible.
rope.
Okay, so you pull out the rope.
Yeah.
It is invisible for
I
everybody
grabbed
else.
the rope.
I hand it to Lemba. She feels the rope.
Are you gonna pass
and
it?
you pass it
Yeah.
back.
So it
I
takes
got
a
it.
little
Very
bit.
nice.
Trinity.
It'll
Oh
take
my
a minute
God.
because you're handing something invisible to each other, but you eventually figure it out.
And so everyone has the rope
Imagine
now.
tying your shoelaces
Yeah, rope.
blind, but around yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Like-
god.
So everybody's moving forward in this chamber.
Mhm.
Okay. Everyone's moving forward.
We had like a piece of string.
Kinda
with a
here.
blade all over us.
Alright. I then proceed to drop the rope. Because I'm gonna venture farther now, so now they all see they're holding a rope.
All of a sudden, now the rope appears around you guys.
So,
It's
okay.
tied around your
I don't think we
waist.
tied it.
We
just
didn't
like,
tie it,
oh,
we're
no,
just holding it.
holding a
Oh, so
rope.
you're all just
Like tug of
holding
war.
something
We're
like
holding it
this,
like the
and then all of a sudden
kindergartners
the
do,
rope
like
comes up.
kindergartners
It's
in
a
the
jump
hallway.
rope. Yeah.
We are a train.
They're just waiting for it to get
We
filled.
are a train.
When I come back.
Oh my god.
Yes, there you go.
You swear you hear a little toot toot.
That's what they do. The kindergartners hold their rope or hold their
I
heads and they
know.
go through the hallway going,
I was a
"We are
kindergartner
train."
once.
Send this
We
to
are
send this
trained.
to Anna real
They're
quick.
very cute.
That is adorable.
Is it a twist tie?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Here,
put
Abby,
a twist tie on all the minis as rope.
I got a photo coming your way.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So
okay.
you can see exactly what we're doing to
It
maneuver
would be
through
nice
this
if we had,
chamber.
like, a camera stand that just hangs over this. to
Oh,
look
I would
down.
love that. It would be
Alright,
so hard.
so I drop the rope and I walk like 10 more feet forward.
You drop the rope and all the rope appears in your hands and you're like, neat. And then
Neat,
she
there's
kind
a
of
Oh,
makes her way
she let
forward.
go.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, you want to squeeze through that section?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You want to squeeze into the next chamber?
Like right
Okay.
there.
So yeah, you're right there is kind of where the a number of rough rock and bone starts to pile against each other.
Okay.
And so you have to squeeze underneath it. It's effectively the crouch in a video game tutorial.
The
that kind
squeezing
of thing.
through the two walls.
So you're able to
thing?
you're able to do it.
Okay.
Love
But
it.
it's gonna take a second to get back out if you wanted to in a hurry.
Okay.
So you can. If you want to squeeze through, you can, but then you would probably want to stop afterwards and then be in the chamber.
Yeah,
to be comfortably exploring it.
Yeah, I just want to just get in just to
Yep.
see.
That's okay.
So I
So
go
you're
five.
in.
I pass the little.
Make another perception check.
I figured that was weird. I got plus one, not a negative. Look at me
That's
go.
a good one.
I got 14.
14. It is another very dark chamber, as you've been in before. Almost like a continuation of this main chamber that has fallen apart. There are a number of bodies that have fallen out of place. One of which is kind of hanging as a loose association of bones backwards out of what is the rest of the catacomb wall, and just laying there.
Do I notice any sort of stairs or doorway? Because you did say that there were multiple floors.
There are multiple levels
So
according to the dragon.
Are there
but
any?
do not see
I don't see anything in either room when I was checking it out.
Neither one.
Right,
Ah, fuck, so we gotta find some freaking stairs.
but I don't.
Or a door.
But I don't notice anything. Like I don't
You
feel like
don't-
there's a creepy guy watching me, kind of thing.
You do not feel as though there's anybody watching. You would gather at this point, for the most part, you guys made a lot of noise just outside of both of these chambers, and it's really not anything. Like everything that was going to be within these probably came out.
Okay. All right. So then I will take a sec and I will squeeze back through.
Yep. So you squeeze back through. It's uncomfortable because you're face to face with like skulls and stuff on your way
I
through.
feel at home.
Yeah.
As above,
All right.
so below.
I go back and I I don't.
Invisibly go up to Lemba
Yeah,
again.
I grab the rope and it disappears and I give a little tug, like so they know I'm here, like tug tug.
That's cute.
And I go, didn't see anything, guys. Like
Okay.
nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Weren't any weird guys trying to attack me. Didn't feel anyone watching me. Didn't trip over anything. Also didn't see any stairs or doorways. So
Uh-huh.
what do we do now?
So-
Pass it back.
So it was a dead end?
To what I saw, yes. The tunnel ahead is kind of a tight squeeze. So only one can go in at a time and it takes a hot minute. But that's also me being 6'4" and it's fine. But like, that's all I know. Nothing sketchy up front that I saw. Unless
It
it's
is
hiding.
directly behind the Girl Scout cookie bag. for
I
you,
know, I
Kat.
literally cannot see.
As far as we are aware, we've been to every room on this floor and have
On
not.
this section. As you were going into the main entrance,
Oh.
there was this path and then another path
Yeah,
on
the
the other
stairs are on the other
Oh.
side.
I was like trying to see like where's the next path that we can go
Yeah, that's
to.
what I was like. Alright, I was like, I don't see anything, so if we need to find more levels to do it, we might have to walk back the way we came.
Alright, turn around.
Alright, Sudi, you're in front now. You're leading the charge.
Oh my god.
We're going backwards.
Okay, if
We're
we're,
just going back the way we came in.
if we're okay not looking in that room, then let's go back, I'd say.
I didn't see nothing. If someone wants to go explore it, be my guest. But I did not see
You-
anything. I'm sorry. Someone actually.
Take the rope off.
I'm doing my best here.
Like, just put out the feed.
I think at this point we could probably just pick the minis up. I think they're gonna get a new map in a hot second.
We are. Someone do
Pretty
that.
much.
All right, so Sudi leads the charge all the way out back to the initial main entrance. All right, someone pick
Yes.
up the
Alrighty.
map.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you the main entrance map again.
And yeet that map out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. These
like-
maps take quite a bit.
That's like triple the last map.
Oh, frick frack on a paddywhack. Damn.
Okay, where is it? Over here?
So this was the entrance you guys came into,
Okay.
and you guys are coming back out over here.
Oh, okay.
So you're able to see another tunnel off to the side.
Do we need to go
Oh,
back?
so this was the dragon.
That
chamber?
was where you
Yes.
went down to see the
Okay.
dragon. Is this
So it's
circle
that-
right here?
So
in
we
the middle.
either can go this
Okay.
Or
way,
you can go back
or we
this
can-
way and
Yeah,
that
they don't
way.
know.
Oh, all right. So I'll put Sudi at the crossroads. All right, send the picture to
Thank
Sudi, and we'll let Sudi make a decision. She's up front.
Yeah. You're making the decision.
Alright, send it in the Discord, will you, instead of
Oh.
on P-Text?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, it's easier that way for me.
I'll roll this one up nice and tight.
It's almost like she's on Discord.
Well, I know, but I didn't. Oh, shut up. I forgot I had Discord on my phone. Okay. Okay. Which channel do you want me to put it in?
I'm doing it right now.
Just Ravine campaign.
Just the regular one, yeah.
But there's like 6 different channels he has under Ravine Campaign.
There's Robbie on campaign voice channel, and there's one next to it.
you want that one? All right.
I already
Yeah,
sent
I've been
it.
putting it
Well,
in.
yeah, but I'm re-adding the picture of the twist ties.
Oh.
Does she really need that?
Yes. Abby is part of this campaign. Abby needs the twist tie photo.
I do.
It's
Yeah.
crucial.
Help yourself. There's a big box
For
here.
some reason, I thought that was a dirty cup with milk in it, and that.
Oh my gosh.
I sent the picture.
It's like, what is that?
These do
Oops,
not
shit.
pair well with this. I'm just gonna say,
What do not pair?
they don't pair well.
So,
And this
They don't-
pairs.
They don't pair well with my wine either. I'll just say that.
I'm gonna maintain your guys' stealth check so far because you guys haven't run into any reason
Man, I
to
can eat that
not,
whole pack of Cheetos. It's
you
so
know,
good.
to have not stealth and then re-stealth.
What?
Alright, the image you sent didn't want to open.
It opened for me.
Okay.
Did it work for you, Abby?
Huh?
I sent the picture. Did it work?
I saw this picture of the twist ties.
It's above there. You have to download.
Here, I'll send it to you,
Oh.
Abby. I got
It
it.
didn't work for me.
I got
It said Microsoft is like, you need to download an extension to help you see this file.
Alright, check your Discord. Check the Discord now.
JPEG.
So we can either
okay.
we can either go left or we can go straight back by the dragon and go straight ahead and go that way as well. Because we just came out from the bottom portion.
We can go to the blue pieces or the green pieces.
Sudi valiantly turns left.
Turns left, okay.
Alrighty, we're going left.
You kind of pull people along with the rope.
We have the rope still. I think it's a good way of us team working together.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Hold on, we gotta
You gotta bend them
gotta
around.
bend the rope. We gotta bend the rope so we are still.
The rope must stay. Alright.
Right. Are we in a hallway that we recognize? We've been here before.
You've kind of passed behind, like next to it. As you were making your way into this chamber originally, you saw that this existed and just kept going straight, as opposed to
Okay.
exploring it.
Oh, so we've gone through this part.
No, but you
Oh.
can see that part, which is like right away from that entrance. You can see it. Um,
I want to hold up a hand and make everybody stop behind me.
okay.
And then I'd like to turn around and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna be continuously sending you photo updates as we move through it, Abby, so you can see better what exactly we're doing.
How many? How long does Pass Without a Trace last? Is it like an hour? I think it's
It
an
lasts
hour.
an hour and it is concentration.
Yep. So as long as you're focused on it, it'll last for an hour.
Put the thing on
Okay.
her.
Yeah,
We're on it.
Grouchy.
I have cast
That's what I
the
forgot.
spell. Now we have a 10
Add
bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked.
A 10 plus
So, yep.
bonus to stealth.
Yes,
Yep.
you get to add 10 on top of. I'm gonna have you guys do a new roll.
Wow! I wonder how that's gonna go for X. We're
You're gonna
re-rolling
get, like,
stealth
40.
again?
Yep.
This is
Roll
really
stealth
awesome.
again because you have a bonus.
Well, this will help me because I have disadvantage.
It will.
Let me guess,
What you
34.
got?
I says 36.
Oh my gosh, that was so close!
All right, roll another stealth check
Ah.
because Sudi stopped everyone and went, "Hold on," and then pass without a trace.
But it gives us a plus
Dirty
10.
20.
Dirty
You want
20?
us to roll
It
twice?
gives you a plus 10.
No, just
on
roll
whatever
another
your
one.
other bonus
Another
is.
I don't
stealth check.
have one.
So you get
I have to roll twice because I have disadvantage.
So dirty 20, and did you add the plus 10?
That's with the plus 10.
All right.
That
enough.
was
Believe me, it would have been
20, so
higher.
Did you add the 10? You had a plus 10 for pass without a trace.
Yeah, you get plus 10 to that, so she has 30.
30.
Yeah.
That a
All right.
girl.
27.
27, is that with the plus 10?
Yes.
She
Okay.
doesn't have any.
And then Sudi, what you got?
I got a 26.
26
That's with
the...
plus.
Okay, and then roll another stealth check, Jade.
I'm gonna do it on here.
And then add 10 to it. Because of the
Yep.
spell that Sudi just cast.
Oh, good. It's a 19 then.
19 in total, okay. All right. You all feel fairly confident as you continue to make your way through these catacombs. This is a little bit more highly trafficked section of the catacombs. It's a little bit wider in some places. It's very nicely made brick arc, like stone brick arcs, almost like what you'd picture a medieval sewer tunnel to look like, except for that in these kind of alcoves off to the side with a family crest here and there, there's the burial plots for family units. That's kind of how the catacombs work, is when someone's laid to rest, they're able to be stored here. So as you make your way through, you don't end up seeing too much other than this normal section as you make your way. How far do you want to travel, Sudi?
I'm craning my neck forward like I can see better.
I sent you a picture in another updated picture.
It goes fairly well down to what looks like a curve, like a corner in the hall, and then there is one alcove off to the side.
I'm gonna send her like updates.
Okay.
That'll be.
I'm just gonna creep on forward.
How far?
Keep on forward.
Like, is there a certain distance you want to go, or just in general?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 8 times 5?
40. Well, we're not in
40
combat,
feet.
so it doesn't really matter.
You wanna? Yeah, it's however far you want to move at this point. I'll stop you if you get into combat. But
I want to go 8 squares forward.
okay, and then roll a perception check for me.
I'm really good at perception.
Alright.
Apparently not today. 9.
9. Okay, it is dark, and you can't help but see various idols and statues to different gods and goddesses within the burial plots, and they kind of distract you. There are, some for the Raven Queen, and then some for the Scarlet Maiden as well, and you kind of feel like they're watching you as you go by, and it unnerves you a little
Am I
bit.
your best friend?
Oh yeah, I'm jumpy as fuck.
Yeah. So,
You'll be like the tweaker in front.
from there, you can pull that thin green one off.
Ooh.
You would see ahead of you there's a kind of corner in the hallway, turns off to the right, but before that ending corner, where you don't have a choice to continue going forward, there seems to be an entryway to another chamber.
Okay. So there's an entry to a chamber off to my right.
A little bit ahead of you and to the right.
Okay, I
You
wanna
got-
so sneakily peek one side of my face into the entrance of that chamber.
Okay, so you make your way forward,
Oh, right here?
and and so that now you can take that green one off. On the inside, you see a chest, and with your perception, you don't see much else, but there is a chest on the inside of that space,
Ooh.
Hold on.
kind of across the way from that entryway.
Okay. I whisper to who's behind me?
Serenity.
Hello.
Hello. I whisper to Serenity behind me. This may be what we're looking for. Go on in ahead.
Me? Whoa!
Yes, you. If I have to be first for a couple minutes, you have to be first now. Go on.
Fine.
That is a choice.
I summon my
You summon your spirit of peace.
spirit piece and
Okay.
he goes in front of me.
He goes in ahead and kind of looks around. Make a stealth check for your spirit of peace.
Okay. 19.
I'm
19.
sneaky.
Plus 10. Does he
10,
also
29.
Sneaky, baby.
I will say that he can be because he is within the range.
She gets
Cool.
points at you.
Alright. Yeah, she did that.
I'm also being cautious because Pass Without Trace is a concentration spell, so if I get into combat, we're all unstealthy again.
Same with Serenity. She's also in concentration with me.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Alright.
So,
I'm good.
let me make... Okay. The Spirit of Peace moves in, and you don't necessarily see anything change.
Okay.
Yep. Kind of floats there in space.
Alright.
So, what's in
I
there?
don't see anything. Or at least my Spirit of Peace is telling me it doesn't see anything. So I think we're good.
There's a chest in there.
There is a chest in there.
Oh yeah, there is a
You
chest.
can see that it's in there. You knew that ahead of time.
Haven't we
But
learned
you
our
don't see
lesson?
anything else in that room.
Haven't
There
we
is a
learned
chest
our
in there,
lesson?
but it could be booby trapped. So I do have something called, what's my cantrip name? Where is my cantrips?
Maybe
The
spells,
spells at level 0.
Spells, and then all your cantrips
Oh, yeah.
will be right up there.
I got Mage Hand, so I could just use it to open it up from a distance and see if anything happens.
If you want to.
So yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
I cast Mage Hand to open up the chest.
Okay, so you use Mage Hand to kind of see this spectral hand float forwards. It kind of makes its way over towards the chest. Starts to fumble with it a little bit and then slowly open it up. And as it does, the lid shuts back down on it, slamming on it with teeth. Very familiar for
Oh,
some of
We
you.
talked about fucking with dead people's chests!
Her thing isn't there, by the way.
Huh?
No,
She didn't-
she used a Mage Hand.
She used the mage
Oh.
hand, not
But-
the spirit.
Oh.
This
Well,
this
yeah.
Mage Hand otherwise is in theory trapped, but if you drop Mage Hand, it's not trapped at all. It's a cantrip, so it kind of slams shut, and you see the energy just kind of a little bit, and the Mage Hand is gone. The mimic kind of, you see the eyes open up and sort of glance around the room.
I will never trust the chest ever again.
It doesn't necessarily see anything, but its eye stays open and it just kind of watches.
So this is a bad touch room.
Yeah, this is another mimic, so let's not fuck with it,
This
guys.
is Wi-Fi.
Alright, sounds like we can move on from these ones.
That's Sudi's pose.
You wanna move on?
With his hand, I don't know.
Yeah, I move on. I don't make Serenity go in front this
Does
time.
Serenity's spirit, follow us?
Yeah, you can follow along with you guys.
How far? Okay, so how far do you want to go then, since you're still in the lead, Sudi?
Let me look at this image.
The rest
There's 9 squares before the turn.
I've been sending
Yeah,
pictures.
the rest of this chamber
I don't know if
kind of
something on the
hallway
screen.
is this straight shot, and then it curves off to the right.
Okay. One second. I'm thinking, oh, I know what I should do.
Oh, no.
I would like to go all the way to, not to the very last square,
Okay.
but kind of, third from last square.
All right.
So I tug everybody along on our little kindergarten chain. And while we are waiting, I see there's a corner, right? There's a sharp
Yeah,
corner.
you're able to tell. It's otherwise kind of a nicely made walkway tunnel where people probably do a lot more traffic. And then this is just a smaller tunnel off to the side.
Okay. Ooh, that's also a concentration spell, isn't it? I'm gonna see if I can do anything fancy here. I don't think I can, but
Hey, X, make a perception check.
wait, who makes a perception check?
X.
17.
X.
X and Lemba, we'll say.
17.
17,
25.
25. The both of you hear fairly clearly what sounds like a box being thrown around.
Son of a bitch, will you two stop fucking with chess?
It doesn't sound like it was before. It sounds like someone picked something up and was throwing it around the room.
In the room that we were just
That we
in.
just left?
Son
Oh,
of a bitch.
fuck.
X turns around.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably turn around too.
Lemba also turns around. I'm gonna move the rope. It's there. You hear that? Yeah, I fucking do. Taught these bitches not to fuck with Jess.
Why'd you turn me around?
Oh, I
They
did.
grabbed
Yeah,
you.
I think your
Turned you
wings. I think the
around.
wings.
The wings
Someone
grabbed
just grabs
you.
you and like rotates you with us.
Just like, turn!
Alright.
So, what you doing, Sudi?
I am going to so slowly creep around the corner.
Okay. As you make your way around the corner, you see another kind of long hallway. You can take away those green ones.
Both of them.
Yep. It's a long hallway similar to the one that you've been in. There's another chamber just before it also curves again to the right.
Sending photo.
You get the sense this is probably a perimeter hallway
Okay.
around most of the catacombs.
There's nothing scary in it.
Not
That I
as
can
far
see.
as you can tell.
While Sudi is checking that out, Lemba and I pass back a message on the rope saying, we've got shit fucking happening from that room we just came from. Should we check out the shit?
No.
There sounds like someone's throwing a temper tantrum in that room. It sounds like something's being thrown against the wall.
Well, only if you guys want, I guess. Sounded like there was like one of those chess monsters.
Well, it is technically our job to clear the catacombs.
And who wants to be fucking bum rushed from both ends? If we don't take care of it now, it might come back to haunt us. What does everyone want to do?
Well, first of all, like,
Alright, I'll go with you guys.
I say we
So
check
it's-
it out.
yeah, what you can.
Okay. Should a small section of us wait out here for you guys, or you guys need some help?
Who's feeling? Oh, yeah, right. Sudi will eat those. Or Sudi. Saki will eat the Doritos. off the
Sudi,
floor,
you'll
not
eat the
Sudi.
Doritos?
Sorry.
Man, we're trying to fight this mimic, and Shooty's over there with Doritos.
Nobody.
So, you don't see anything in the hallway ahead of you as you keep going. But you get a message that something seems to be happening in the room off to the side.
Okay.
We let you know that
I'm-
we hear stuff happening in that room we just checked out.
Sudi kind of waves it off and goes, well, I don't really want to deal with that right now, do you?
Well, if we don't deal with it now, do you want to risk it coming back to bite us when we are dealing with something else?
It's kind of our job.
We were hired to do this, so I agree
I
with
give
you
X a
on that.
nudge towards the door, like, go check it out.
Alright. X enters the room.
Okay?
What do I see?
Make a perception check.
The Doritos are there.
I will move these.
No, I want the Doritos.
You want Doritos? Okay.
17 again.
17. It's not too hard to see. The chest that you know is otherwise a mimic, based on everything that you've heard so far, is floating kind of in the air for a half a second before it's thrown against the wall, and then picked back up and thrown back against the other wall. And it just kind of slowly bites into something, and it seems to be a fight in and of itself.
Oh, so it seems to be like kind of like a fight
It
going?
seems to be a fight happening between something invisible that's throwing the mimic around and the mimic itself.
Alright, X walks back out of the room, like, does the Scooby-Doo back step thing, like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna leave this situation.
Yeah.
And comes back out to the hallways and goes,
Wait.
yeah. Except I rolled a 36. I'm fucking stealthy. They don't know I'm here. And I look at Lumba, I kind of like tug the rope so they know I'm there, and I go, something is fighting the mimic in that room. The mimic is biting something, but I can't see it. Something else is invisible in there.
Oh, I hate that.
I push it
I hate it.
And I'm gonna creep into the doorway, and I am going to cast a spell.
Oh.
What did we just do?
I healed
Alright.
it. I prepped a good spell today.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, good. Thank God. This actually will work.
Thank you. I prepped it on purpose. worse today because it was bad not having it last time.
Yeah, it was.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or finest light. Any creature in that area when the spell test is also outlined in light. If it fails, you blah blah blah. For the duration, yada yada. Things all glow now.
Yep.
Woo!
So what color light do you want to put in there? Just for your aesthetic.
How about blue?
Blue?
Seems nice and calming.
Okay, so this kind of nice baby blue light spreads out within the chamber, and within there you can see this figure, familiar to the one that you had fought recently,
Fuck.
the day before, clutching the mimic. And as it's holding it, it's getting just absolutely bit into and tore into by the mimic as it's doing this. But with the light, you can see the figure fairly clearly. It's a humanoid shape, no legs, kind of wispy tendrils coming off of it, like mist.
Another poltergeist.
Yeah. It is just absolutely giving the mimic the business.
So it is gonna beat up the mimic.
Yeah, it is currently fighting the mimic, and the mimic is fighting back.
Is the mimic winning?
Who is winning?
That's
the
what we want to
mimic
know.
seems to be winning.
Who's winning at the moment?
So far,
I'm just gonna sit back and chill in the doorway and watch the fight and see what happens.
basically, as time goes on, making some rolls. Yep, that's another. There, that's another. They're both looking pretty hurt, but the mimic looks like it's holding its form together a lot better. This poltergeist spirit seems to be kind of fraying more and more at the edges as things go on, and finally it just kind of, out of frustration, throws the thing against the wall, and the lid pops off of the mimic, and seems to just kind of turn into a putty, almost like wet Play-Doh.
So the mimic is dead,
Yep.
and the poltergeist is not.
The poltergeist is still sitting there,
But seems pretty beat up.
and it's in fairy fire, just kind of turns to look around.
I'm like, my back. Alex, we got a poltergeist.
Kill it.
I would like to kill the poltergeist now.
How are you going to do that?
Good old
Fireball?
That's a big spell. It's already pretty beat up, yeah?
It looks pretty beat up.
It might be a better decision just to go up to it and stab it.
Okay.
Instead
You
of
want to do that?
Well, I don't really want
I'm
to.
pretty sure X tried that and she was getting pretty
That's
mad that she
true.
couldn't do any damage with it.
Let's see. Flaming Smear. Let's use a not high spell. I'm just gonna hit it with a good ice knife.
Ice knife?
Yeah.
Okay. So, roll an attack, roll damage. Seeing if it hits.
Please kill it.
I did not kill it.
What'd you
Was it
get?
a 1?
I was a 2.
Was it 2? So you miss it, but it does explode. So if it hit anywhere in the radius, it takes damage. You have advantage on the attack with fairy fire, though.
Oh! That was a 5.
A 5? It's enough to get it in its proximity.
This dice is gonna go back in the box.
The explosion radius is enough that it's gonna take some damage. So you can roll damage.
Dice jail. Damage. 2d6.
Please roll good.
The rest of you hear fighting behind you, and hear this kind of wooden thumping
There's my-
stop with a crack, and then hear, ice knife, whoosh, and then
3.
I'm like
5.
silently crossing my
5.
fingers that we don't
5
have to
and
go in
3.
there.
tell me how you're gonna kill it. 5
Oh,
kills it
yeah.
exactly.
I just,
Nice.
I just do it to the ice knife and I'm like, ha! And I basically go, damn it! And then it explodes just enough to get the guy on the radius of the explosion. And he's just like,
Yeah. So you try to do something cool and summon it in front of you, and then palm it forward, and
that
if you
works?
just haven't done that before, and you miss just off of it, it hits the kind of skull wall by it, and just absolutely covers the thing in frost.
And then
And you hear this kind of death rattle from it going, and it's gone.
And then it just pop out like, alright, it's dead.
Alright, we can move on.
We join back with the rope.
Okay.
We tug the rope and say, send it, Sudi. It's dead, we're good, let's go.
Alright. I go forward down, halfway down the hallway.
Halfway down.
Halfway down the hallway.
Halfway down the hallway. Give or take. Well, hold on. Is that a? Oh, that's a door. Hold on. Halfway down the. There's actually a door halfway.
There is a doorway.
It's hard to see it in the photo I sent. Do you want to go
Yeah.
halfway between the corner and the door, or halfway in the hallway in general?
Yeah. Off to your right, just before you get to that halfway point, there seems to be an opening to a larger chamber within.
It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's slightly above where the green square starts.
Sudi stops right before the door and peeks her head in.
Okay,
All right.
so
Make
right
another
there.
perception check.
Big roofs.
Come on, Sudi,
So
proceed.
she's peeking in the
There
door.
we go.
remove the
23.
Yes. You got a 23?
Yep.
All right. Within is much of the same. You have a number of kind of catacomb-esque walls with all of the bones and different family crests available. However, you do see a number of figures laying on the ground. One of them is standing there, kind of slightly swaying, in roughly these same few spaces.
Oh shit! We found some monsters.
We got
Put 'em
mummies
just kinda
or
randomly
zombies or whatever the fuck.
You see them, they seem to be wrapped in rags.
Oh,
Oh,
mummies.
nar.
Are they all
Not
mummies?
more
You said they were
mummies.
all mummies?
Seemingly, they're all figures wrapped in rags.
Alright. So hold on. Oh, sorry. Picture for Abby. Forgot to update.
Yep.
Hold on. It's coming.
I'm using zombie figurines because I don't have mummy figurines, but
Zombies work just fine.
yeah.
Alright, photo coming your way.
With your guys' communal stealth checks so far, they have no idea that you're there.
Alright. Before you attack.
I have a spell that I should cast on who's ever in front.
Okay, well, I'm saying before you attack, because if Sudi knows that they are indeed at least mummies, that most of them are mummies, I can actually hurt mummies. Like,
Okay,
that's like.
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean-
see that they're mummies.
Okay,
Can I
I'm
pass
saying if
that
she
down the line?
lets that know, because then
Yep.
before we enter combat, without me fucking up, squeezing past you guys and wasting like 600 of my
All
turns,
sorts of stuff.
I can squeeze to the front. Does that make sense?
No, that does. I'm just saying
Because
I
that's-
should cast my. Whoever is going to go in first, which it sounds like it's going to be you, I should give you the spell then, and have you have my undead protection spell.
Ooh.
So,
Like, I don't particularly care if I go in first or not, but I should be towards the front with my high initiative. If we're gonna fight these guys, whether or not I attack first is different, but I should be in the room because these are the one thing I can actually hurt.
Okay, then I'm
Okay.
going. Then as you pass by, I'm going to cast.
I do the dragon shimmy.
Nope. So you kind of slowly make your way through after getting the message from everyone.
Yep.
Lothric, you know about these things. X, you are aware of these things. They carry some sort of a rot with them as a disease.
Fuck.
And knowing that you have not made it to lower levels even yet, do you want to risk fighting them and potentially pick up a disease along the way?
Oh shoot!
That's right, that one disease that you had that one time.
Yeah, that one time that I nearly died and I wasn't here for it. Yeah. X is okay not fighting them if that's what the group wants. But at the same time, if we find a shit ton of stuff in this room and start making a shit ton of noise, these guys are gonna follow us. So we could get attacked on both ends. So that's somebody's choice. That's the group's choice what they want to do.
I just realized. Sudi, do you have some holy water with you? You're a cleric. You should have some holy water, right?
I mean, I can make water if anyone has a cup, and then you can holify it.
Holify it.
Holy.
Can we bless the waters down in Africa?
It's bless the rains,
Can we bless the
but
rains down in Africa?
The rain.
technically Sudi can. It's a ceremony spell and it takes a while.
Oh,
I think you would know that song.
shut up.
Riley will be so disappointed.
Well, I know what to do. It's not the point of hunt.
Oh, I actually
She's
So
gonna
group consensus. Are we fighting or are we gonna sneak by?
Well, we
And-
could sneak by. Like,
just
it's
fight
possible.
them.
They don't know that we're here.
All right,
This
so we
is
got one for
literally
sneak,
our-
one for fight.
It's literally our job to clear the catacombs. If we
Oh,
leave being here, we just have to do our
yeah.
job.
So I
The
guess
dragon
you're
will
not-
She
know.
I
said,
guess you're
clear
right.
the catacombs of what's making them.
Yeah. She didn't say we had to fight everyone.
So,
We're trying to like impress a dragon.
Yeah, but if we are able to sneak our way into the thing that's making them, once we kill the thing that's making them potentially, everything else should die.
potentially.
But they're
That's
already
some like
dead.
Star Wars logic there.
You're right, and X has a few good moments, and she's trying her best. So we got one for fight, one for sneak by. Sudi, what's your vote?
You're all doing this in a line with stealth.
Yeah.
Be careful if you have too much discussion, I'll make you re-roll.
Oh, we're whispering. We're not
Yeah.
talking out loud.
You're
We're
whispering
We're
outside of a
but we're
room.
out- but we're
You're whispering outside of a teenager's bedroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Going, what did you think about Stacy? And that doesn't always go well.
All right. Fight, or move on. We have one for each. Sudi.
Sudi kind of makes an annoyed face and gestures with her chin to the hallway beyond.
Move on. Lothrin.
We're moving on.
Move on. Serenity.
Just move on.
All right. That's a group's consensus. Move on.
Okay. So you want to stay in the front X?
Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. So how far do you want to go?
Move me to the next. Move everyone to the next
So
chamber.
You go and you want to peek around the corner and do that again?
Yeah.
Alright. So you kind of peek around the corner. You can take the green one off. Careful not to remove the blue ones though. But within there, make a perception check, X. Yep, once you got
Can we like
Ah,
have this?
fuck.
Or,
Another chest.
Yeah, part of it. Hold it.
Yeah,
just
that's
a
what I'm gonna
triangle,
do,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So.
God damn, there's another mimic in this room.
Dragon. Oh, look, he's got a tip. All right, hold on.
There
Let
you
me.
go.
Alright, coming for Sudi.
Oh, there's a trash can over there if you want.
Alright, X, what am I rolling?
Roll a perception check. And I'll count it as peeking around the corner
19.
beforehand. 19?
19.
You can see within here there is another chest and a number of additional standing bodies. Another 4 figures wrapped in rags.
Do we have more figurines?
Yes, we do.
Oh, fuck it, guys. We're gonna have to fight something.
But you do see that this is the end of another section.
Oh, this is the end of another section?
This is the end of this line.
End of the line.
There's more?
Yeah, we found 4 more.
God. Great.
But X kind of turns around and whispers.
Corpse bride.
Whispers
Corpse
to
bride.
Sudi, goes, more bodies
see
and
that.
probably a mimic, but a dead end. What do you want to do? Pass it back. What are we doing?
Did you see a dead end in the other room?
Yeah.
Yep, it was a
Yeah,
mimic.
both of these rooms were just standalone chambers with nothing else in them.
Sent another photo. What, Sudi, what are we doing? What do you want to do?
So we could just sneak past these and go back.
Could move on.
We're just.
Try and find the basement, because clearly the guy we're looking for is not here.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids.
These are not the mummies you want.
Because we're just trying. We're not. Are we clearing the catacombs of these things?
You're clearing the
Or are
source of
we
these things.
The source
Yeah.
of them. Okay, I don't think the source is in any of these rooms. I think we would see where the source is.
She basically was like, if you can, sure, kill them all, but if something's making them, get rid of the thing that's making them.
And X doesn't understand how magic works, but
Yep.
her 12-year-old brain assumes if you kill the source, the things will die.
Yeah.
Would I perhaps, as a magic user, would I perhaps know what would be making the source?
You could make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then I could tell everybody, hey, look for this when you're looking into the rooms.
For a hot ball guy.
Didn't I see a creepy guy?
You also
25. It was a dirty
25?
20.
Undead typically don't just happen.
No.
They're usually made. especially mummies. Mummies are a specific ritual. Somebody has to specifically undertake this process to make these things. Crawling hands for crawling claws that you fought before. Zombies, skeletons, mummies, these kinds of things don't just appear.
They are made?
They are made. And you're
Do I
assuming
know-
that being in what is potentially one of the most magical cities within the Remont Empire, and the fact that there's a school, it's probably somebody from the school made these.
A necromancer.
Humbly.
Oh, shit.
So you gather this is not an accident. Somebody's doing this.
Okay, I pass this along in whispers to the group. As I'm sitting here, I try to be really quiet. So I'm not making too much noise when I'm talking to people.
Y'all, we really need to stop
So-
whispering and go, like, move.
You're whispering
Maybe we
right
should
now.
reconvene.
I'm taking the initiative. I'm turning around and I'm pushing Lemba. I'm just like,
Okay, so we're chopping, we're
Let's-
shooting back.
Yeah,
we're
Let's
going.
go to the safe
Okay,
area.
are we going to hit anything walking back?
Not if you're sneaky.
We are still having our stealth
You still
rolls.
have your stealth
All right,
rolls.
then we make it.
You make your way back.
Go.
Then we make it.
Just
Can I?
make
You
your
want
way
me to move
back.
those guys back now?
Yeah, here, because we'll all need them for later.
Don't tell me that.
We'll need them for
But
later.
you're able to make your way back. It kind of takes a minute. You kind of duck from one section to another and do that hopping in front of a door thing where you quick get by so that nothing notices you. It takes a little bit, but at the same time, you guys rolled very, very well, especially with Possible Without a Trace. So
You're welcome.
you're mostly fine for this duration.
Would you stand me up, please?
I'm trying, but your fucking character won't stand up straight.
Sudi, you have probably about 30 minutes on Pass Without a Trace still. Just that way you know at this point how long this would have
Okay.
taken wise.
All right, so
So
what's
now
our
you're back in the main chamber area where you went down to see the dragon. There is another hallway across from the ones that you went to see. Within that hallway, you go in maybe a step, and there's like a plus intersection, a T intersection.
Wow.
Wow.
That's aggressive, Saki.
And you can go forwards, you can go left, you can go right. You have all sorts of options for where to go from this side.
Are we maintaining our marching order now that we're on the big room again?
I think we're just trying to reconvene for now, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to talk about a plan.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, God.
What is our new marching order?
What do you want to do? You
Sudi pushes somebody else to the front. Wait, no, X is already in front.
Well, I can.
Any discussions that don't happen is information you've missed out on.
All right. So X, I'll go first because I'm still, thanks to Serenity, still fucking invisible. Who wants to? Someone with magic fire abilities. I don't care who that is. Should follow me.
it's only
No,
her.
because I know Sudi can do fire stuff. Jade can do fire stuff.
Oh.
But Sudi
I
has the.
cannot do
she's-
fire
You
stuff.
have the spicy sword. It does the same thing.
I don't
No,
think
it does not.
anymore.
Oh, it
Not
doesn't?
fiery.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really stupid. Okay.
I do big fire.
I'll go third
X,
again.
Lumba.
Lawford.
Serenity, where do you?
I'll go
How are you
middle
feeling?
again. I'll go in
Middle.
the middle again.
All right.
Serenity,
Sudi, Jade.
Sudi,
Oh.
and Jade. Okay. All right.
And Serenity's peace spirit.
Yeah.
So the same lineup that we had the first time, just
It was a little mixed, but
All
yeah.
right. Roll more stealth checks.
More stuff. Plus
Spend enough
Sudi's.
time.
Plus Sudi's
Plus
10.
plus the 10. Yes.
25.
God, mine's not
Are you
good.
kidding me? I rolled another nat 20 and I can't use it.
What's your roll?
25.
25. That's
A
still
lot of
pretty good.
25's going on, guys.
What you got?
30.
30. Okay.
7.
7. Did you add your plus 10?
17.
So 17. Okay. And then Sudi, what you got?
For stealth, that is a 14. That's with the bonus.
Oh. All right, Jade. Roll stealth again.
I'm sorry.
What you roll? But you get 10. Remember, add 10 plus whatever your stealth
Hold on,
stuff
I
is.
just gotta make sure it's not like a 7.
What'd you roll?
She doesn't know how to read her dice.
Is that nat 1?
Oh no, it was a 7. Okay.
Okay, so 17.
With stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Plus your stealth.
Oh yeah, it was 17. Yep.
So plus yourself plus 10.
10? Yeah, 17.
Okay, alright. That'll work. Okay, so you're making your way onwards. X, which way are you going? You want to go straight? Do you want to go to the left, to the right? What do you want to do?
Her stealth was 19.
Go left. Go left.
Actually, it's gonna go right.
Okay.
Okay. You can make a perception check.
Oh shit. My bad. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best here.
You falling all over?
I'm trying perception. Ooh, that's a nat 20 plus 1 gives me 21.
Okay. So, you know, looking into this, you see a kind of small figure wrapped in rags once again. Seems like there's another mummy. And an even smaller thing crawling around the bones. It takes a minute for you to see it, especially in all of this shadow, but it seems to be another hand.
Another hand. X says nope, and goes left.
Okay, make another perception check.
Can we remove this?
Yes.
11.
11. It doesn't take too much to see, but this is kind of an L-shaped hallway area. As you make your way in, you don't see too much.
Stairs!
It doesn't seem to be anything there, but you do see the staircase.
Ooh, okay.
The top of what seems to be kind of a downward slope, less so than
Wait,
a
how would she
staircase.
see the staircase?
Just as she kind of creeps her way in. You can kind of tell. It's a slow grade.
That's more believable where that's at. I'm just like, all the way back here, it's like, there's no way she'd be able to see
X
that
can
unless...
smell it. She's a dragon. She smells the musty basement smell.
I'm also just, I only had so much time for construction paper.
That's fine.
She gets to see it.
Alright, so X realizes there's stairs and then goes back to the group and goes, alright guys, if we go right, mummy in a hand. If we go straight, I don't know what the fuck's happening. If we go to the left, we got stairs. What are we doing?
Left.
Stairs.
Well, the stairs, obviously.
Stairs.
Alright, we go right and down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, we pretty much
Yeah.
already decided we just want to get down
Stairs.
as fast as possible to find the
Stairs.
dude.
Stairs.
Yeah, there's someone here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That I think is.
that you said.
What's up, the guys?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure when X got attacked by the hand, you said I saw a creepy guy inside the catacombs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing that happened.
Alright, hey, help
Somewhere.
Help Robbie. I'm holding the
Oh,
Okay. Do it
God damn it!
this way.
Why are there so many V6?
Oh, because.
Is this at least the last goddamn layer? No.
You're not sure?
I'm going to assume not.
No, because we still needed to go straight. So I really hope
Alright.
the guy's down
So
here.
you can remove the orange E. Because that's where you are right now.
Why are they lettered?
Damn, look at you so fancy with your lettering.
makes it easy for us to know which one.
Hi.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright. You get kind of to the bottom of this slope. It takes you a while. It's maybe 10 more minutes. There's 20 minutes left on Pass Without a Trace at this point.
Well, that's a long fucking staircase.
Yeah, it goes down really far. Yeah, we go.
Jesus
But,
Christ, woman.
Not what I meant.
you make another perception check if you like.
Oh, hold on. I need invisible. My bad. Hold on. I fucked this up. Okay. 11.
11? Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Though what you do notice is that this, compared to the rest of the catacombs, is a lot more rough cut. It doesn't seem all that much like it was intentionally made with the catacombs at first. It seems like another, we needed to expand kind of a place. And very quickly, this piece transitions from catacombs to cave.
Ooh, cave.
And it's rough stone that they seem to have been trying to expand into this natural cave structure. it is also at a very slight gradient. And as you look ahead, it gets even harsher for gradient as you continue down this hallway.
Okay.
It's kind of a slowly tipping slope.
Okay. Well, with our, I don't know, we lost our, oh no, here's our rope. With our attached rope, we kind of walk in, I get to this corner, and I peek around the corner. Do I see anything?
Make another perception check.
10.
10. You don't see anything specifically, but you do hear a slight chuckle.
God damn it!
A
I'm
chuckle.
chuckling.
Alright,
Oh.
X turns around and whispers to Lemba and goes, "There's a creepy chuckle. What do I do? Pass it on."
Is it close by?
I don't know, but it's creepy.
Should I do fair fire again?
Probably
should
not
we
quite
wait?
there yet. You said it was a soft chuckle.
It was this soft little
Alright, I don't think we're quite there yet.
Can
Yeah,
you
that's
tell where
closer,
it's
guys.
coming from?
not with the 10.
Alright,
kind of turn around and like,
Okay.
Coming from somewhere in that hallway.
head.
alright, X kind of moves this way
prepare
and moves into this
myself.
little corner.
Okay. You want to go right there? Making another perception roll.
18. What do I see?
18?
What do I see? What do I hear? What do I smell? What do I taste? What do I touch?
Perception, you do notice a few rough carvings into the side of this hallway. You can make an investigation check if you'd like. But you would have to, you'll call for further investigation if you prefer. But,
I have a 10.
Okay, a plus just 10?
Well, it's an 11 minus 1. Is
11
10.
minus 1. Okay. You don't see much.
Fair enough.
For perception-wise, you still just barely hear this chuckle. It's a little louder now, and it seems like you seem to have gotten closer to it. But it's still just kind of this quiet chuckling.
Alright. Alright, I continue.
Make a dexterity save. throw.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
I
frick frack
I triggered a trap. Son of a bitch. What? Plus 2 to dexterity. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Treat mama good. 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys, I fucked up.
shit.
Good job.
I try.
It's okay.
You know what? You tried, and that is all that matters.
I triggered a trap, guys. I fucked up.
Alright, you take... We'll do this. You take a step forward, and as you do, you feel this slight click beneath your feet.
Fuck, I stepped on a stone.
There's a pressure plate that you seem to have triggered, and as you take a step off of it, you see very clearly and hear off to the side a number of mechanisms behind the walls, this kind of cave wall. As arrows come shooting out into your sides, you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that is a lot. Shit.
Don't do that again.
And you, Lemba, right behind her, see X just get filled with like 3 arrows on the one side.
I like back up and bump into Lothray.
Oh, man.
X, I grab my side and I don't scream, but I give a rather loud as it happens, and I go, help, as I like sink down against the wall. Like,
As the two of you react to this, you hear the chuckling get louder. And you hear as you feel something grip you, Lemba, and pull you forwards.
God damn it!
Make
How did
a
we-
dexterity save.
Fun, how did we get past X?
Roll initiative.
How did it detect X?
Yeah, how did it get past X?
It's a 14 on dexterity.
14.
Frick frack, man.
right now there's just floating arrows in the air.
I have the shittiest initiative ever. I got a 5.
I got a 6.
I rolled an 8!
Alright.
X is crying on the ground in blood.
Oh.
X has lost half of her life points.
I got a 1 plus my 3.
Oh my
That one,
god!
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry, I did not
failed.
roll initiative.
Okay.
Not for initiative, though.
I'm
Sorry,
not
I'm
rolling
not-
good
There's no such
at
thing as automatic
all.
fail.
This is not
Well,
good.
you still got a nat 1.
22.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
22
whoa,
on
whoa.
initiative.
22 is
Hold on,
initiative as I'm lying
that's-
bleeding on the ground.
Excuse you.
Just so everyone knows.
Jackie is not happy about what's happening right now.
I know she's not. Okay.
X is not having a good morning.
Hold on.
She's
I
not-
gotta do
she's
this.
not. They were
You got a
very
22X.
22.
And Jade, what did you get?
I think I rolled an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Lemba, what you got?
No.
5.
So no,
Five.
sorry. I rolled a 9 because 7 plus 2 is 9.
Right.
That's how math works.
Lothric, what you got?
Hey, knock it off.
What?
What you got for initiative?
I got a 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
5.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put
No.
you down as a 1. That's the number I heard the most.
Oh, you're doing the butler part.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were doing Miss Scarlet's part. It's like, no, it's 5.
Just like, no, there were 6 bullets shot.
Serenity, what you got?
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Natural 1 plus
No.
2.
1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
4.
You're right. That's
And
1
Sudi,
plus
what you
1
got?
plus 2 plus 1, not 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
For
Okay, so
Initiative.
1 plus 2
Alright.
initiative, it was a 12.
A 12. Okay.
I got a 6, just so you are aware.
Okay. That'll work. I got it there.
Okay.
So the rest of you watch as X full with like 3 arrows on
You
the
don't see
side.
X, you just see 3
And
arrows floating.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's true.
I'm not in combat. I
you're-
haven't made a move yet.
Well, so here's what you would see, Lemba, is you would see what you assume to be X. All of a sudden, these arrows come shooting out and stab into X, and then disappear because you're invisible. So then something grips you from the front, almost like it grabs you by the collar and throws you down into the pressure plate.
That's
Make a dex save, and you will take 10 points of piercing damage.
Wow!
Yes.
Hold on. Question for that.
Yes.
I'm still sitting on the pressure plate. She can't activate it if I'm already sitting on it.
Unless it goes continuously with something on it.
I'll call bullshit. But then we would continue to hear it. It would just be firing arrows then.
Yeah.
We did this to ourselves. It's fine.
I'm just, as it's close enough, I'm not going to make you take another.
It's like a
roll.
Minecraft dispenser. Once you
You've
step
got
on
it
the trigger
powered,
plate,
so it's
it goes
happening.
out until there are no more left.
Okay. So, first up is X.
Great, I'm glad I'm in the back, I guess.
X fucking crawls, like, because she has 3 arrows at her side.
Is X still invisible?
Yes.
Yes,
I
the
haven't-
arrows were there and then disappeared. It's kind of a weird thing because you're invisible.
Oh
Because I have not made
Anything
an action
you
in
are
combat
wearing
yet.
or carrying, and I'll say that you are effectively wearing these arrows.
X.
So,
Okay.
Ow.
X. When X got hit by the arrows, she hit the wall and gave a rather loud grunt, and like, even though you can't see it, I slid down on the side. So I'm kind of sitting on this pressure plate. X.
Yep.
I very like, to the best of my ability, I like crawl off this pressure plate.
as you do, and you slide against the wall, you see on the other wall a number of holes where these arrows are shooting from.
As I'm like on the ground.
Mhm.
Okay, as that happens, I turn around and I go, everybody, this whole fucking hallway is triggered. If you want to get past it, you gotta crawl, or you're gonna take arrows like I did.
Too late.
So X is kind of like this
X
right
is
now.
on the ground past it. So if you wanted to go past it,
So this hallway
go
right here.
down to the edge of that corner.
Go down.
Right there. That'll work.
I'm awesome.
Great. I would like to use my wonderful ability, Face Step, so I don't have to do anything but just teleport.
You watch arrows hit something invisible and disappear. And then you see Lemma get pulled forward, just arms back because she gets ripped forward. And then get full of arrows on the side as well. And you're like,
Come on.
fuck that. And
So
just
there's something
move
else
past it.
here besides just the pressure plates?
Probably a poltergeist.
We have a poltergeist.
Again, or the dude. I really hope it's the necromancing bald dude because I'm
Nah.
sick of these catacombs.
This is a poltergeist.
Hmm.
There's too many rooms for us not uncovered yet for us to have already found the guy.
Alright, so it's the poltergeist turn.
Oh, it is the poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
All right, good.
The poltergeist, because it'll happen before Lothric even moves.
Oh,
The poltergeist is going to make a perception check quick. Yeah, I wouldn't notice. It is going to grab you, Lemba, again and throw you upwards into the ceiling.
Why
and
is it
then
always
fall
me?
back down.
Boop.
That's what it's going to try to do here.
well, at least if you're lying on your back, you don't take.
Does
any
a
more
13
ammo
hit
damage.
you?
Yes.
13 hits? Okay.
Oh no.
So you will take 14 bludgeoning damage as you're slammed into the ceiling and then face first back down onto this pressure plate.
Y'all, I'm not cool.
Neither am I, my dude.
Can I see,
You cannot see anything right yet.
even what I just saw in front of me,
You can see her do that happen, yes. But for now, it's Sudi's turn. So we're in addition.
Right, okay, well then.
Where am I right now?
We're both dying.
You are back
We're-
kind of around the corner still, and you just hear fighting happening.
A lot of
You hear a lot of, oh, guys, throw this arrow! And then, oh, as people get thrown around this hallway.
Damn.
And I see them.
You
Sneak past.
You can kind of see them. You can kind of see what's happening, but not all that well. There's a lot of people. There's Lothric and Serenity kind of in the way for you, but you can see Lemba over their heads get thrown up into the ceiling and then fall back down.
That sucks. And I'm not close enough to touch.
You are not quite.
She could be.
You could walk there. You could push past Lothric and Serenity to get there to try to touch her, but she seems to be ahead of you in a bad way. You're not sure what's happening there with her.
I'm gonna go ahead and charge across both of them anyways.
Okay.
Oh.
How much
Yep.
movement speed is that gonna get me down?
10.
Am I able to go over and touch her?
That'll take, I'll say, like 10 feet of movement because you're going out a diagonal for some of it.
Okay.
And, yeah, so you're able to kind of squeeze through them a lot easier that way. It's a larger space. But then you're pretty much, you run in and you spot Lemba laying there on the ground on what seems to be a pressure plate with a bolt kind of flying overhead.
Like every couple seconds.
Every couple seconds, there's a bolt or something that seems to be going at various levels, from maybe ankle height to just above your head height.
Oh come on, ankle height! You said I took 3 in my side.
Yeah,
I'm
Those
6
are
foot.
the 3
I'm
that
6
came
foot
out.
4.
yeah.
Bastard.
Is there could I touch Lemba without having bolts get put into my skin?
If you were to time it well, yeah, you would probably be able to. You could
Okay,
probably, at the
DM,
very
I want
least,
to touch
get her
Lemba. Are you
ankle.
gonna make me roll for that?
I'm gonna be honest. I think you should try and drag her, because if they're ankle height, she's getting stabbed still. You bastard.
So you have basically her ankles as that are not within that area, so you can get a hold of her without touching anything within that range.
Okay, I try to yank her.
Okay, make a strength check.
Ugh.
Oh, strength is not my strong
You
suit.
can do it. Roll well.
In Lemba, at the risk of this, what does Lemba weigh?
Not much.
Say 10 pounds. Say 10 pounds.
Description 112.
112,
Oh,
okay.
that's not
Oh, that's kind of little. And let's see.
Roughly.
And Sudi weighs. Does that even matter?
Well, I'll make you roll just for fun.
Oh my god.
We'll see how hard you yank her.
The strength check ended up being a 9.
A 9? Okay, it takes a moment, but you are able to drag her out of kind of this arrow trap's way. You see
Okay.
the pressure
Thank
plate
God.
pop back up from underneath her and hear the mechanism whirring down.
Okay.
Axes are pressure plates, bitches. We have discovered them. I hate you.
Alright,
So, you
I'm
got-
assuming that's my turn.
Yeah, pretty much, unless you wanted to do a bonus action.
Nope, that's all pretty much I can do.
Alright, Jade, you're up.
Okay, so I'm in the back. There's not much I can do.
You have a very limited sense of what's going on.
Fuck, I don't even know what I could do, to be honest.
Someone needs to find this poltergeist.
So, can I physically see the poltergeist?
No.
No? Okay.
You just hear this creepy ass chuckling as it's
Damn.
going and just
That
throwing
is
Lemba around.
just-
Well, I know what
Freaking-
somebody needs to do.
I'm last in the freaking
Great.
initiative. I'm coming out of the ground.
God damn it, there's not much I can do.
You can hold your turn if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the only thing I can do.
You can hold your action. If you're going to cast a spell, then pick your spell.
Nope.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna like.
Pull your sword and have it at the ready.
Yes, you know what? Yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do
hold
Blade
your
Song. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so bonus action Blade Song.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hold my action. So I pull out my rapier, and I just have it ready, just in case.
All right.
So.
Now is Lothric.
Alright, Lothric, it's pretty good, buddy.
Sudi pushed past you and grabbed Lemba, pulling her out of this arrow trap.
Now if you're gonna face stuff, now would be the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but my bonus, my act as face up as Winter Eladrian, I want to do my thing so he becomes frightened, but I can't see him. The only way for me to do that is if I can see him with a fiery thing around him.
Well, I have
hold your
shit
turn then.
initiative, so...
Yeah, you could hold your turn.
You can
like I am.
hold one of your
No,
actions.
but then he
till-
might go after me and I might get hurt. And I
He
wanna
already
go-
had his turn. His turn was right after mine.
Uh-huh.
So it's you,
Yeah.
Serenity,
What you
and
doing?
Lemba that still have a turn.
I'm gonna hold my turn. Then.
All right, you're gonna hold on to that all and wait.
Yes.
And then-
I wanna. Can I like hold my whip to my ear and be just like, got any advice?
You pull
Oh
your whip
my
out and you're like,
no. I want to shake it. It's just like I shake it like an 8-ball. It's just like, will I be able to do something good next round?
Please tell me
Shake,
it
shake,
says
shake.
try again later. Please tell me it says try again later.
So you reach out and hope that the whip responds.
I'm just gonna roll it. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and that you can determine what that is.
Okay.
God damn, that is funny.
I rolled an 11. What does it tell me?
You will see in a moment. Lemba, it is your turn.
Ow! Thanks, sweetie. Fairy fire!
So you're laying face down on the ground. You're going, thanks, Sudi. Oh, because you got a bunch of arrows in your side. And you just kind of, without lifting up your head, just hands up, fiery fire.
Yes!
And that whole area is illuminated in this light.
How many we can see the fucking thing?
Is it your baby blue light again?
How many feet was it again?
Fairy fire?
You know, let's change it up. I'm angry. Let's do violet light.
You're gonna do some
What's
violet
what's
light
the
in the
cube?
area.
20 foot cube?
20 foot cube.
Okay, good. X is just slightly out of range, so they won't see X.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
So you see this one pretty much. Sorry.
Yay.
As it arrives.
Now somebody hurt
It's
it
this
and help
kind of
me.
ghostly woman's spirit is what
And
you
an
would
X
appear
over
to
there
be.
too.
Well, no one knows where X is. No one knows where X is
Does
fine.
X or does Lemba have the lowest health right now?
Technically,
Right
Lemba.
now, you can't even see X, so you have no
yeah.
We
idea.
wouldn't
But
know.
Lemba got her shit rocked,
But-
and she has a bunch of arrows in her side.
Technically,
I have the lowest
Lemba
health.
does. Yes.
You've lost the most percentage of health.
Yes, but
But
Lemba has the least. amount.
Otherwise, you have no idea. So, Serenity, it's your turn if that's it for you, Lemba.
Okay, since I can only see Lemba, I'm going to cast healing word on her.
Okay.
Ah!
Alright, so, roll for your healing.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I'll assume that you probably want to stand up, right? Lemba, you probably want to stand up from prone.
You
Yes,
gain
to the
hit
DM.
points equal
What?
to 1d4.
You probably
your-
want to stand up from prone.
Yeah, that's probably
Already
good.
did.
Okay, look, I did.
What was it, Serenity?
How much do I get?
1d4
so
plus
roll,
your spellcasting ability modifier.
So
Or should I
you
just do
roll,
it?
yeah.
Should I
You
just
do it. Yeah, you do it.
So 1d4.
When you cast the healing spell, you roll
Plus
the
her
hit points.
spell count.
5.
Okay, but
Okay.
it's plus. But it's
No, plus her spell casting.
Oh,
Plus hers.
okay,
Not
well,
a
So,
button.
Whoever
Five.
casts a healing spell, they roll the
Oh,
dice, and
okay.
that's how
Five.
much they heal.
If you did it through,
It does it
automatically.
automatically.
Oh,
So 5.
So 5 hit
Yeah,
points
so like
of
there's your
healing for you.
modifiers, so that's what the die rolled, and then that was
I
your
am no
modifier,
longer
and then they
bleeding
equal the
profusely.
total.
Just
You're just
a
bleeding a
normal
lot.
amount.
must be nice.
Plus, I'm going to cast a bardic inspiration
Hey, I
on
only got
Sudi.
All right. How do you want to inspire her?
I got my paintbrush in there.
and do your kind of ribbons. What do you want to do for Sudi? Specifically, do you want to do anything for flavor?
I don't know, sparkles or something.
You kind of make this array of sparkles around Sudi.
You're sparkling.
Actually, you're still
She is
on
one step away from a magical girl
yeah.
transition.
No, like sparkly fireworks kind of thing.
Oh, there you go. So she creates this illusion
Rachel,
of fireworks with
You know what she's doing?
every
She's
movement
giving
that
her
you make.
flames on the side of her face.
So what's your inspiration? Is it a
You're
D6?
white, but yeah,
My
sure.
inspiration?
Yeah. What's the die for it?
1d8.
Okay, so you have a D8 inspiration die, Sudi.
Woo.
Wahoo!
And then, is that it for your turn, Serenity?
Yes, because I can't see anything.
Yeah, you can barely see anything
I mean, I can
there.
try
You
having
can
my
kind
spirit
of see
randomly
the.
attack somewhere, but...
Well, but you can see the spirit now.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, it's in fairy fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I have my spirit attack it as a bonus?
You can have your spirit move from around the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's its movement speed?
I thought it's like 30.
I think it's 30. So yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh,
So
look
it
at
can
that.
get directly in this thing's face,
Mm-hmm.
and it's floating
30.
above the pressure plates. So it's not triggering the pressure plates.
Must be nice.
Yeah. And so you can roll for a, what is it, melee attack or ranged attack, depending on what you want to do. If you want to be in its face, then you want to do melee probably.
Melee.
Okay.
What do I never done that before, so where do I roll this?
It should have it in the Spirit of Pieces stat block. It's a D20 to hit.
For that. Where is it? Here it is. It's called Calming Touch. Proficiency bonus plus charisma modifier to hits.
Yep. So your proficiency bonus is at the top of your character sheet.
Proficiency 3 plus charisma modifier. 3 plus what the heck my charisma? 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay.
6 plus 1d6.
Yeah. So roll a D20.
Okay.
Yep.
7, so 6 plus 7 is
13.
13.
13. So 13 to hit will hit.
Okay.
And so you see the spirit kind of slowly move up to it and whelm it, and just kind of engulf the spirit in its own kind of an essence of light, almost like a hug, and just slowly sap some of the energy from this very hateful spirit. So roll your damage now.
That's a 1d6. Where's my 1d6? Nope, get rid of that. 3 plus my proficiency bonus? So that's 6.
6 points of just kind of radiant damage to this spirit.
Yeah, it is radiant.
Yep, it's radiant damage. It's almost emotional damage, but it's non-lethal by default. So keep that in mind as you go. There.
She cannot kill.
Okay, now if that's your turn, it is X's turn.
Did Lothric take his weighted turn? Because he was holding his
Oh
action.
yes, you were holding your action.
And so did Jade. Did they both do anything?
What
now
are
that
you
we
doing?
can see the picture.
I'm not. I don't think I'm doing anything.
It's not my turn yet.
But you
Yeah, but
held
you
your
held
action
your
for it to
action though.
appear.
Now that it's Lumba made
Oh.
it appear, you can make a
Yes.
turn now.
But it's
No,
not.
you better
It's.
I think I'm still waiting.
It's. I did hold my turn, but it's not within range. It has to be within 5 feet.
Well, but you didn't.
Um,
But you didn't move though. You can still move. Like you can still take your turn.
As a held action, you cannot move.
Oh,
but
you
if you
can't?
hold your turn and shift your place in initiative, then you can.
Yeah, he held his turn.
So
Though.
if you hold your turn, your new initiative is just behind Lumba now.
Hold on, let me go here. It's.
Careful! Careful, your head.
Oh, she doesn't care.
She's gotta send
It's
the
not. I mean, it's not gonna do anything because I'm not within range to have face step be of use. So I think I will. Oh, I know what I'll do. I will imbue. Where is it? Where is it?
You're gonna view your whip.
As a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike for 1d6 extra damage on of your chosen type. On activating the right, you take 1d6 damage. Right damage is magical and lasts while you hold the weapon or until you complete a short or long rest. Would I be considered, even if I'm not gonna be using it at this moment, I'm still holding it since it's equipped on me?
Yeah, so if you were to use the whip since you're holding it and imbue it, then you'd still be holding it. It's like if they were to disarm you.
Got it. Then I'm gonna do that, my bonus action Crimson Right, and I'm just going to imbue my whip.
You imbue your whip.
Oh, man.
You take a moment to run your hand across this otherwise jagged whip's surface and just cut it up quite a bit. Directly in front of you is Sudi and Lemba, and right behind you is Serenity. You guys would see, as he does this, wherever the blood touches the whip, it gets absorbed into the thick leather of the whip itself.
That is
And
so
those
nasty.
lines from where the blood was spattered across just ignite.
Wow.
And he's kind of holding this long torch, basically. This
That
flaming wood.
is 1, 2, 3 damage down. Okay. Perfect. That's all I can do. That's
Okay.
that's all I'm
So
going
he
to
imbues it and holds and is staring at this thing past everything. Now it is X's turn, because Jade, you didn't want to do anything, right?
I still don't think I can do anything now.
Not quite? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so X, what you doing? You're able to see the thing now.
Okay, well, we both know X can't do shit physically to it because swords don't work and poison don't work because we've already fucking tried that shit. So, X just kind of like scoots herself against the wall and sits up and breaks the arrows. So it's like breaks the ends
You
off.
take a second and bust the ends off
Yeah,
of
the
them so
tips
that
are
you
still
can-
inside of me. I haven't removed the tips so that I don't fucking bleed out while I'm waiting for everyone to fucking finish their shit to help me out.
Yep.
But there's literally nothing I can do at the moment. So
Okay.
I will hold my turn, but I can't do shit right now.
Alright.
So
That'll work. So then it is the poltergeist's turn. It sees the spirit of peace kind of all up on it, and it sees Lemba and Sudi right in front of him. Is going to try to grab Lemba again and pull her back onto the pressure plate.
Oh no.
fucking fight back, Limba. Be aggressive.
Alright.
Be aggressive. Be
Make a strength
aggressive.
check, Lemba.
Well,
Oh, that sound like a good well.
What you got? Oh no. Was that a natural one?
Oh,
no.
Limba.
You're getting all of the bonus XP this time.
Goodbye, guys.
So, you feel these hands grab you again,
I'm not making it through this one.
and they pull you forward.
No.
Initially, it picks you up and basically throws you back over its shoulder in almost a pro wrestling move onto the pressure plate again. And from the slam, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Okay, next saving throw.
she needs to
Oh
stop
my
fucking
God.
rolling.
What did you roll another nat one?
Yes, you know another crit one.
Oh.
Goodbye, guys.
Oh,
You can still save yourself with the
R.I.P.
saving
Lumba.
You take 16 points of piercing damage as you kind of slowly turn and your chest and stomach get filled with like 3 or 4 arrows.
I'm dead.
You're not
You on
dead,
death saving
though.
throws?
Yep.
You're
I am-
just unconscious
I
on the
am-
pressure plate.
Yeah, she's on
I'm
the death
gone,
row.
y'all.
So,
I was so close to half. They're going almost negative half my health. I was like, no.
Sudi, it is your turn now. Lemba has been gripped
Yeah.
and thrown up and down onto the
That
pressure
is
plate
not
and
good.
filled with even more arrows. And she is now bleeding out on the pressure plate.
Jesus Christ.
Goodbye.
I let out the dirtiest Elvish swear I know.
Fucking send it, girl.
Um,
Do we have a list of curse words?
I'm making one
I think we should
right
have
now.
some.
yeah, give me the word so I can say it.
Oh.
I think we should have a list of D&D approved curse words.
Curse words, but not curse words.
Just like, poltergeist,
Keep going and
start in your general direction.
Alright,
On
well,
you, just on your cow.
Lemba's still within touching distance from me, right?
Monty Python,
Oh, I didn't see that.
She is.
up this
I
way.
did
Yeah,
not
you'd
see
have to
that
take a
one.
step forward. And I do not believe that one is a pressure plate trap. If I
No,
can
not the
tell.
one in front of her.
So
No.
you could probably take one step forward and then be able to touch her, but then yes.
Okay.
She's all fighty.
Wait, I don't think I have that spell that, like... Oh, no, I do have it. It's a cantrip, thank God. Haha, wee! Okay, so I take a step forward, I touch Lemba, and I cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. So, Spare the Dying, she does not have to make death saving throws, correct?
Yes. 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
You are stable with 0
Still
hit
unconscious.
points,
Oh, thank
and you are still
God.
unconscious, but you do not have to do that so far. Alright.
This right now is just playing for her. So, as long as it's not hurting. As long as she doesn't hurt, like if she bites you and it hurts, then discipline do this. But this is playing.
How do I make my death saving throw look go away?
All I can either offer you is Puntal or Haka for swear words. One is calling it a dick and one is calling it an ass.
Oh, there we go.
Dick and an ass. Damn.
I have a common to Elvish translator and it will not do anything profanity wise.
That's stupid.
So I'm like, that's dumb, but okay. But you do Spare the Dying. Anything else you want to do? The spirit is otherwise floating just on the other side of her.
Are you gonna let me try and drag her off of this damn pressure plate?
You absolutely can.
Okay. I would like to try and drag her off this pressure plate.
Okay. Make another strength check.
That is a 17.
17 with absolutely no problem. The adrenaline kind of rushes into you and you grab her with one hand by the leg, and then with the other one you're holding onto your sword just in case, and you just pull her back out of the way of the arrows.
I keep my hands on her. I keep gripping her ankles.
Yep. Okay, so you continue to hold on to her in unconscious form as she kind of slowly bleeds from these arrow wounds. All right.
I'm your new anklet.
So, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Jade, it's your turn.
Okay. So, can I physically see the thing we're fighting now?
You could step forward a little bit and kind of be able to try to peek around the corner over Serenity's shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yep, so you can see it there.
Okay, I'm going to try to cast Blindness Deafness
Okay.
on this thing.
Does it get a save?
It does. It makes a Constitution saving
All right,
throw.
roll your percentiles.
$24.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna blind it.
You're going to blind it, and it makes a 2 for a save.
I think
So,
it. It says for my hit/DC con 14, so I think it has to be.
Yep, so it has
past
to
14,
be to
right?
14. Yes.
Yeah, so it failed.
So it fails. You make it blind, and you all see this thing as it grabs Lumba and throws her around in this menacing kind of smiling grin. And then even then, the eyes that are already misty and snowblind just go black. With this kind of dark purple energy, dark red purple energy. And you just hear the cackling stop as it freezes for a second in place. And then just starts to scream.
Oh, great.
So, remind me of what the blindness condition does.
Okay, so if it fails, the target is either blinded for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay.
And I'm casting this on a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay. That'll work.
So,
now, is that your turn?
yes, I'm gonna say, okay, guys, I think in my mind I'm gonna tell people, okay, he's blinded. Now get him.
Okay.
And
Now,
then that's it.
it is Lemba's turn. You do not have to make a death saving throw.
I don't think I can do anything.
You do not have to make a death saving throw. You are unconscious even still.
Cool.
Lothric, it is your turn.
She holds her turn.
No, my turn is try not to die.
Your turn is.
Did my whip say anything?
Your whip with an 11. Just, you get this feeling more so than a voice. You get this feeling of death. It wants to kill.
Got it.
We're getting
Okay.
closer, guys. They're getting angrier. We're getting closer.
Great.
Yep.
You get the sense it wants to kill this thing.
Get it, buddy. Get it.
Oh, man.
Thing is, I don't think my whip's gonna do anything because of poltergeist.
Well, we
Worth
fought
a
this
shot.
guy before.
I never fought him. I
He
came
was
in at
fighting
the
the
last.
mimic.
Oh, that's right.
I came in at the last second.
Well, you fought other ghosts, though, haven't you? Like when we got it, not necessarily in the catacombs, but in general. Like when we got attacked in the hotel.
Those were specters.
Those are specters,
Aren't
not
they the
pol-
same thing? Aren't they all
No.
ghosts?
No.
Aren't ghosts
No.
the same thing?
Can you
No.
put this on the poltergeist?
Yeah.
I'm going to go around both of them.
Yep, so you push past Sudi and step over her arm as she's holding on to Lemba's leg, and step over Lemba's unconscious bleeding body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm just gonna, you
Okay.
guys, like whatever is going on here. I hope you get better, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna just like move over here.
Oh my god.
Just like
Okay, so what you doing?
I give a slight kick of my heel accidentally into Lemba.
Okay.
I'm at 1 hit point!
It does not do any damage, and you're at 0
It's
hit points.
just a little bit of friendly
But-
playfulness.
But
Got one.
you're
I
at
gotta
0.
come back up. How do I do 0 hit
It's,
points?
it's just you don't
You're
have to make death
unconscious.
saves.
You're not on
Oh.
death throws.
But you're gonna have one hell of a bruise in your shoulder.
Would you kick her?
Bitch.
All right, what's the rest of your turn?
I am going to. Can I? If I do an attack like the whip, does it go through the spirit?
You have not tried to attack through this thing. You don't know what'll happen.
Okay.
Serenity, do you know what happens?
Well, my spirit managed to attack it.
No, but like if someone were to try
Because
to...
we can walk through it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
walked through us.
Try using
Yeah.
radiant damage. Or some sort of light damage.
I don't got that.
How about flame?
I got frostbite.
You have
I'm
a flaming
winter.
whip.
It's a flaming whip.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
because of my
your-
Crimson
your
Ray.
Crimson Ray, yeah.
I'm gonna. I can do it twice.
Roll for your attacks.
Alright. First attack. Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Okay.
And what's the armor class on your Spirit of Peace?
Oh, my spirit piece? Armor class, 13 natural armor.
13. There you go. So you
Yeah,
end up
baby.
missing the spirit of peace just barely with the first hit, and whip it almost ricocheting off the side of the wall and into the thing. So
Alright.
roll your damage.
Alright. So 4 plus. Woohoo! 4 plus 6, that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
And I am attuned to this, so.
You are attuned to it. Yep. Okay. So you hit the thing with the first whipping attack and absolutely cut through the thing at first. And you see the edges of it start to singe and slowly reform after the whip passes through it.
Okay,
You
great.
pull the whip back for your second attack. Do you want to take it?
You know what? I am gonna take it.
Okay.
Because I believe I still have at least one. I know I have one cipher token left, so if this goes horribly wrong, I could use it. But I might save it. Alright. Second one. Fuck! Does an 11 hit it?
No.
Damn! Okay, so we figured out its armor class.
An 11 misses. The end of the whip ricochets back off the wall because you're like, that was pretty cool, and you try to do it again.
Oh
and it gets
shit,
caught
Lumba, you're behind me.
No, it gets caught in one of the arrow holes
Thank God,
along the
okay.
side, and you have to
Ooh.
pull it back free out of that hole.
God.
Anything else on your turn? You moved, you attacked.
As an action,
Slowly What's happening?
yeah, I'm gonna use my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony. As a bonus action, you cause a creature that you see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn for the duration. The creature has disadvantage on Strength and Dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes. Oh wait, if it makes more than one attack. Oh, that's a stupid thing. This isn't gonna make more than one attack.
And I believe you needed to have blood.
I would have amplified it.
You would have amplified it, but you would have taken damage for something that might not actually help you that much.
I know.
Maybe I should warn you ahead.
I read that as soon as I read it the second time out loud. I was just like, "Oh, that's not gonna matter. Never
Yeah.
mind." All right, then. Do I have anything else that I can do? We did that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm done.
All right, Serenity, it's your turn.
Yeah. I am going to level 2 this spell.
Okay.
Healing Wood again on Limba.
Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
Alright.
So roll for your hit points for level.
7.
7 points of healing for you.
So really, you should put 6. I guess it says you have 1 right now.
No, I put it back to heal.
Oh, did you?
There you go. So yeah,
I live.
you come back to consciousness and your shoulder hurts, and suspiciously the back of Lothric's boot is very close to it.
What?
You hear this fighting and see the whip flaming overhead as it rockets around the space. It's very unnerving. Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna have my guardian attack.
I'm
Alright,
probably
roll
more
another
freaked
attack.
out by the fact Shooty is like holding on to me.
Yeah, she's got you by the ankle.
I probably look at him like,
14 plus 6,
ah!
20. So that hits.
Yep, that'll hit.
I wouldn't complain. She's
All
probably
right,
doing it so
roll
the
for your
poltergeist
damage.
doesn't fucking kill you again.
you know, I
Or kill
I'm
her.
alive at this point. I'm just freaked out by the
Roll
whole situation.
4 damage there. So 4 radiant damage as this thing just slowly envelops it again. Your spirit envelops the spirit once more.
It's hugging it.
Pretty much.
Yay! And as a bonus action, actually, because wait, that was my action. My healing word was my action.
Was your action.
My-
Commanding your spirit was a bonus action.
Okay, so
Yep.
then I got nothing left.
You've got just your movement that you really want.
Yeah. if you
They're
want to move.
spooning.
Nice.
Don't make the spirit spoon.
The spirits are spooning.
What is cutting words do?
Cutting words is
Best
it's
I got.
if it's a reaction. You
Guys
can
are
say
spooning.
something
Let
to
them
distract them as they try to make an attack. and then potentially lower. You use one of your inspiration dice, and lower their attack by the amount that you roll.
Ooh, yeah,
So it makes it harder for them to be violent.
I don't do that.
So you can end up just going full Monty Python and being like, "Your father smelled of elderberries," and it's just like, what the fuck? And yeah. So
Evil!
pretty much.
So
So
that. I'll spend your inspiration dice to do that.
well, you'll do it as a reaction whenever it does an attack.
Okay. Against
So-
anyone?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as you can see it.
Yep.
So, X, it is your turn.
Alright.
You're sitting in the corner, you just busted off the arrows in your side. You see Lemba go down and then come back up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I have a funny story
So-
to tell about work when we get a
Looking
chance.
for. I'm not seeing the thing I thought. Hold on, just 1 sec. Let me try my. Okay, well, while I'm chilling there on the floor still, with arrows, half arrows in my side, it kind of slip off my backpack,
Yeah.
and I throw it in my lap. So it's still invisible because I'm still touching it,
Uh-huh.
still holding it.
You're still carrying it.
So none of these guys can see anything. And so on one of the, like, it's not a belt, but one of the belts that like run across my
Yes.
chest, because I have two, because
Yep.
my swords, my scabbards, they have little pockets in them.
Your
I'd-
bandoliers.
yeah, whatever you call them. Out of my backpack, I pull a couple really small flasks,
Uh-huh.
like this, and I tuck them into each. I fill up the five.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say there's 5 on here.
You
I
take a
fill-
number of these vials and
Yep,
just
and I
pop them in.
pop 5 different vials into the front of my chest, and then very, very begrudgingly in pain, slide my backpack back onto my back, and I hold my turn.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, question.
Yes.
Actually, I pull out 6 vials. I shove 5 of them into my
Uh-huh.
bandolier, and I tear a small piece of like my shirt,
Yeah.
and I wrap one of the vials in the cloth.
Okay.
And hold on, you're probably gonna make me roll a strength check.
4.
Let
You
me
have to tell me what you're doing if you want me to make you roll for
Are you
something.
gonna chuck this fucking vial at me?
No, well, yes, but I'm going to. The reason I wrapped it in the thing, because right now with your health, I'm worried you ain't gonna fucking catch shit. I slide the vial in the cloth across the floor.
Okay, it is an uneven floor. And then
These
you are
rocks
at the
go-
bottom of an otherwise rough stone gradient down.
Even this hallway?
Yes.
We're at a
So
slight
you are
incline.
further down at a slight incline. It'll be hard to slide it, but you could try to throw it.
Okay, fuck it. I'll toss it gently underhand softball style.
Okay.
And I aim
alright.
for Lemba's like chest.
Make a
I'm
general
in front
dexterity
of her.
Oh, Oh, you're in front of her?
I'm in front of her. Just throw it to me.
Yeah, but you can't. Oh, okay.
check. So
But-
yeah, pretty much she's laying just behind
Oh.
him.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Okay, still, I'll throw a dex. Let me roll a dexterity. Hold on. So I've got 19.
19.
Fuck
okay.
yeah. As I toss it, I yell, Lothric, catch.
And
Okay,
you
and I
make
have to-
a general dexterity saving throw.
Isn't this invisible?
Well, until I release it.
It is
Once it's out of my hand.
invisible until it appears.
And I didn't like chuck it overhand, I tossed it underhand, so
Yeah.
it won't come at him as fast.
13.
13.
You touch it with your fingers, and you fumble, and it lands on the ground. It doesn't break.
Thank you, 'cause I had it
Because
wrapped.
you wrapped it.
Because I'm not an idiot. And I turn around
Fine.
and as I go, Lothric, catch. And as I watch you catch, I go, give it this to Lemba. And then I end my turn.
Okay. It is the poltergeist's turn.
Yay!
You just whipped the shit out of it.
Yes, I did.
Atta
Yes,
boy.
you did.
Good
He
job.
has to make a
Shit out of you
con saving
Make
throw.
a strength saving throw.
Ah, fuck. My
No.
strength
Oh.
is...
He has to make a con saving throw.
Con saving throw at the end of its turn, right?
He put just to be clear, he put the vial on Lemba's cheek. He gave the vial to Lemba.
Oh yeah, at the end of
Not
each of
yet.
its
No.
turns.
Oh,
Yes.
he
It's
can't
not my
tell
turn
his
yet.
turn. Oh. When is your
But
turn?
After Lemba.
He's still blinded.
Well, then why
He
would I
is still
throw it to
blinded,
you?
so-
Because I'm in front of her.
Advantage
She wouldn't have
on
been able to
any
do
attacks
anything.
for
She's
him.
being cradled in the arms of Sudi.
I
You
am
would've-
on the ground.
Okay,
shooting
question.
and holding.
Yes.
So the intent was to get it to Lemba for her next turn. Because,
Yep.
like, could I have, like, had him like just kind of touch it and drop it kind of thing?
If you were trying to get him to catch it, he would have had to try to catch it and fumble it. It's on the ground right next to you. I'm going to say that you're able to grab it, but until it's your turn.
So it's on the ground though.
He has it. I'll just say it took some effort and it almost broke on the ground.
But you said it didn't break.
But it didn't break because it was wrapped.
Okay.
And so
is it on the ground?
No, I have it.
He has it.
So I have to wait
Fucking
until.
drop it! I just wanted it not to break. Fucking drop it.
So that
Your turn's over. I can't.
So
I decide no. Fucking drop it. Don't catch it.
Lothric
Don't let it break.
got it and was like, I got it, and is holding it.
You idiot!
And that's
Set it on the floor.
The
Drop it. Let go.
last thing that you had said was catch. Get this to Lemba. So he's like, I have to get this to Lemba. I can't leave it on the ground.
Yes, you can. She's on the ground. Put it on the ground.
You can. Anyway, I'm doing a strength check.
Yes.
Just base strength.
Yes.
Great. Guess what my strength is?
It's
0.
It's a. Let me double check if
I'm
it's a
pissed.
check or saving throw.
That's a 6.
I think he wouldn't
Okay.
need that healing for
Yeah.
himself.
You watch as the spirit floats forwards towards you and
Okay.
grips you in both of the shoulders after kind of flailing,
Oh,
and then grips you in both of the shoulders. And you see this kind of gaunt, stretched woman's face in front of you with the darkened eyes,
You're kissing.
and it just grabs you and
Wham! Before she
down.
does that, can I say something?
you could barely say something.
Just like,
yes.
have you ever tried Ole whips?
And just boom.
I'll take that as a no!
Should have said
Oh
it.
my
You should have said
God.
it. We've been trying to reach you, but
Like your garbage sentence words.
Okay, you take
Damn.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
He does
Lot
not.
better.
Oh, that's not
As
that
you
bad.
slam into the ground where the pressure plate is. Make a
No.
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he passes
Okay.
this.
I just want to say it probably could have been worse if he wasn't blinded.
Dirty 20!
Oh,
30,
welcome.
20.
He won't need what I
Okay.
gave you. It still goes to
Oops,
Lemma.
sorry, that's the wrong dice. You take what is that? 8 points of piercing damage as a bolt thuds into your side,
Oh my god.
and 2 of them miss you as you kind of scoot yourself out of the way underneath them.
Nice.
The spirit otherwise is there for a moment before backing up again as it grabs you and kind of leans forward to take your place, stopping there because it can't see
That's
anything.
where it is.
All right, now it is Sudi's turn.
No, do its con save.
Oh yes, it gets a con save. See if the blindness fades. 11, so no.
It fails.
It fails. The blindness stays.
It is still blind.
So,
Everyone,
yeah, now
fucking
it's Sudi's
defeat
turn.
this thing, man.
What you got? Right now you've got Lemba by the ankle.
And Lemba's still hurting real bad, right?
She's hurting pretty bad.
She got 6 points of health, right?
I'm at
7.
7.
7.
But she's conscious.
Yeah, I
But
woke
she
up
what?
and like screamed because you were holding me for dear life.
And looming just in front of you two, after throwing Lothric to the curb, is this poltergeist spirit.
Well, I'm cheering the poltergeist on now. I'm gonna keep it kind of simple. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds on Lemba.
On Lemba, yeah, it's touch. So
Okay. You've got her by the ankle already, so it's easy enough.
Hey, I lost hit points too.
Shut
I'm
up.
hurting.
that's so sad. 10 points of healing for Lemba.
Savage, Abby.
Damn, I love it.
You lost 11 health points, but I think you have the most health points in the group.
Oh, 100% I do.
So I don't want to hear it.
Still doesn't mean I want health back.
All right.
That's why I'm
Anything
kind of
else?
Fine.
So I'm kind of glad.
Anything else you wanna do, Sudi?
I have like 32 health points. That's it.
Yeah, I think you
I
have
call
the
the poltergeist a mean name in
You
Elvish.
and I are pretty close.
You
Yeah.
swear at the poltergeist again.
That's not a lot
All
for you
right.
being a rogue.
Then Jade,
Damn.
it's your turn.
Stealth
You can see the poltergeist looming over
God damn it,
Lemba
this thing
laying
won't
on the
die.
ground, who is screaming, staring up at this thing. You're
I'm,
basically getting an
realizing.
upskirt shot of this poltergeist.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it's just kind of leaning down as you're screaming with these kind of darkened eyes and just pulled open mouth, just kind of silent scream right at you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at 2nd level then.
Okay, roll for your damage.
Okay, hold on. How should I do this? Creates one more dart, so I have 4. So one
Okay.
is 2.
Okay.
One is 4.
Alright. Tell me how you killed.
One is 4. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Fine.
Okay. I like.
Fuck this thing up.
I'm like looking and seeing that it's still fucking up my teammates, and I'm like, God damn it! I thought the blindness would help, so I do one of these, and I just start whipping these missiles at this guy.
Spider-Man's that shit.
Pretty much. How many darts is this?
I have 4 darts.
This is 4 darts
but
now?
only 2 darts. It
Even
sounds
get
like.
out. So
Yeah.
the rest of you, especially you, Lemba, you watch as laying on the ground, you see Jade just kind of move her hand and create this almost mandala of these kind of purplish energy darts
Nice.
that are behind her. Otherwise, she kind of reaches back and then pulls them forward, like pulling an arrow from a quiver. And just she gets 1,
Yeah,
2, and it's
basically.
dead. And she still has 2 of them that just kind of she shoots out of habit, and they just kind of spiral out into the wall.
I breathe a sigh of relief.
It is quiet now in the chamber.
Ow.
There we go.
Oh, thank God. How's everyone doing down there?
Not great.
Someone is invisible in the
What were
corner
you
going,
saying, Sudi?
Yo, X, are you alive out there?
Axe goes, Lothric, did you give it to her?
I kind of drank it.
He's laying face down on a pressure plate until you pretty much say this stuff.
I'm pretty sure at this point he scrambled off it.
Pretty sure.
Because he's not an idiot.
I'm not. Thank you very much.
Well, actually,
for...
I want him back here to give it to Lemba. So I told him, I was like, give it
Sudi.
to Lemba, you
So
dumbass.
you'd be able to back up and stand back that way, because you don't necessarily know how far the pressure plate goes. So you
Just
would
like,
back up to get past
Lamba,
it.
can you hear me? Are you good?
want, bitch?
Open your mouth.
He's crawling off of the pressure plate and is kind of eye to eye
That's
with
weird
you.
shit to say, dude.
Open your mouth.
Ah.
You get, hold on, let me.
It's like, get it down your gullet. God damn
Alright,
it.
so you get, so do I roll or does she roll?
She'll roll
Okay,
for it's
roll
a potion.
2d4 plus 2.
Nice.
7 plus 2 is 9, so you get 9 healing points.
Woo!
I kind of sit up and I slap Lothric. I'm like, next time, hand it to a girl.
Make a.
Yeah,
No, I'm not gonna make you make a check. It hits your teeth on the way in, and it hurts, but it doesn't do anything.
Did you just throw the vial at her?
No, he's
Force feeding.
Open.
I said, open your mouth. Get it down your gullet.
Speaking as someone who my wife tries to feed me, and always puts the spoon of whatever into the back of my throat.
Atta girl. Force him. Make him
Feeding
feel
gotta make him
somebody
bad
else
a
is
little bit,
hard.
right?
He has to pay his dues somehow.
Damn. So,
Did
how
I
are you doing?
Did I hear anything when I used Umber Lash and hit successfully?
Oh God, that's so
No.
funny.
You haven't heard anything, but you get this feeling of intent.
Ooh.
Okay.
The feeling fades as the spirit does.
Okay.
X is kind of still invisible in the corner, and she's got one of her daggers, and she's just gently setting it on the ground and releasing it, picking it up, setting it on the ground, release so you guys can see where the fuck she is.
I walk
And
over
he's
to
like,
her.
help, I'm bleeding. Please fix me.
I walk over to her, and I.
How? You got pressure plates in between you and her. You can't just say you whacked.
Yeah,
Healing wood.
you're gonna have to, like, step on him. And he said, as long as it's continuous every few seconds, so there's a gap, you can sprint 5 feet in, like, 2 set easy.
Or
Like-
can you just not step on the pressure plates?
Like, it's a 10-foot jump, so unless y'all can jump 10 feet.
Just fucking face step.
yeah, just.
Oh yeah, he could
step.
face step. I forgot he
You
could
can
do
just
that shit.
like night crawl.
I mean,
See
yeah,
ya.
but I also only get 3 of those.
Oh my god.
Technically, is that only in combat?
Okay.
No.
No,
No,
it's
whatever.
only-
I can use them whenever.
You just mark them off. I mean, like,
Or
you can
just-
cast a spell in the middle of nothing for no reason, and then you just lose a spell
Oh,
slot.
or just step on the pressure plate, wait for the sensors to kick in, time it, and then when there's no arrows coming out, fucking run.
I'll just face step to you. There, I did it.
Alright. Help. You see his
You
dagger
face step
appear and then
across,
disappear.
and just very, very quietly hear this. Oh.
God, that
You
shit
take a
hurts.
bunch of healing potions?
And you
No.
see a dagger get
You have
stabbed into the
significantly
stone and kind
less
of wedged into a
power.
crack, and then disappear again. That way you know
And then
roughly
come
where
back.
she is.
Like, I'm just like,
But she is otherwise invisible.
Great. Guys, she's over here. I don't know how you want to get over here, but I'm next to X. So unless you got a potion that I can, like...
I gave
Set-
everyone healing potions.
Oh yeah, we all should have a healing potion.
X fucking took 4 out of her bag.
Technically, I have 2.
You have no idea what I took out of my
Yeah,
bag.
but you said you did.
I said I took 5 vials and put them in
Yep.
here, and then I took 1 extra one out of my bag. No.
So drink
You guys
that.
could also take a short rest.
Yeah.
Use some hit dice.
Someone could fucking help me.
That sounds good to me.
Are we taking a short rest, guys?
Nap.
Well,
Just
let's
like-
get out of the arrows of the arrow hallway, right?
Where
Like,
is my?
let's go
Where
like
is
either
it?
past the
Find a
arrows.
place wherever you want to do it before you
Find
take
a
a
rest.
short rest.
Alright, well, I'm good
already
because
on
I'm
the
past
ground, so this is a good spot.
Can we take a short rest in real life too?
That too.
Yeah, we can.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
So can I like just like crawl over the pressure
No,
plates?
because you said they're ankle high. You're gonna get shot.
Oh, okay.
So unless you
well,
can
hold
We're
run-
at a
on.
random
Can I-
equipment levels.
Can I like step over the pressure plates to get past?
There's like a 10-foot long section.
Like I'm saying, like stand right in front, put your foot on one of the pressure, like put your foot on the pressure plate, and like time the arrows, and then fucking
Okay.
sprint when they're not coming.
So let's just take a short rest after the arrows, so we don't have to deal with them.
Is that how everyone's getting across?
I'm already across, so I'm taking my
Well, yeah,
short
other
rest.
than you, yeah, and me, and Sarah's Serenity Spirit, or your Spirit of Peace.
I am
can do
going to-
Song of Rest.
I'm going to dash
So-
across the hallway
Okay, so you
through
push your
through
way
the timed
through.
arrows.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Once we get to the short rest, we'll take a pause.
A 9.
A 9.
Wait, is that a
Okay.
dex save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So yes, that's a 9.
Okay. As you run through and across the way, you feel 2 things thud into your side as you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
But you made it
But
across.
I timed it.
No,
I
you said you
timed it.
dashed. You didn't wait for the.
What? No, I said I timed it though. I said
Okay,
I'm gonna.
then make an intelligence check.
Fuck! What? No.
Well, it might save you some do it. Just make the roll. You can do it.
Make an intelligence check.
I believe in you, Jade.
Did we take a short rest? I'm sorry, I didn't
Not
figure out if
yet.
we did it or
We're
not.
almost
14.
14.
Okay.
I will give you instead 5 points of piercing
Okay,
damage.
that's fucking
Because what
better.
you're saying is, I would like to outrun a speeding bullet, please.
Yeah, that sounds
And
fair.
No, if there's some time in between when they're getting
There
done.
are lots of arrows coming from lots of different holes.
I think you could find a pattern.
Okay,
If
whatever.
you sat for a while, yeah.
It's fine.
But-
Alright.
Okay,
So,
I made
are
it
you taking a
across.
short rest with the party split up like this?
No, we're all coming across, aren't we?
So Lemba, Serenity, and Sudi are still on the other side of the pressure plate.
Can I just have my spirit
Yeah.
pick me up?
Oh.
You can try.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the spirit kind of grabs you and floats you back over and across.
I don't know how else to do that.
There you go.
If I want to time said pressure plates, what should I roll?
Make an intelligence check.
Could I do
There
wisdom?
you go.
Nope.
Short rest.
Oh, but I'm
Took
better
a-
at wisdom.
I know.
Took a dice, and now I'm fully healed.
Just
again.
a regular intelligence check.
How tall is the ceiling?
Probably about 8-9 feet.
Could she help?
But
Yeah, I'm just gonna hover.
you're gonna hover over.
I'm a hover.
So you kind of vamp out your wings and hover across without touching the pressure plate.
Yeah, that seems like a safer bet. I don't want to get stabbed again. I already did that once.
It is now Sudi's turn.
Alright, Sudi, you're the last one waiting to cross the pressure plate.
Everyone else crosses ahead of you.
Okay.
Turns around to look at you.
How large is it?
It's at 10 feet long by 5 feet wide.
Well, let me look at my character sheet here.
About to fucking cat jump this bitch.
Yeah, I've been thinking how far
You do
can I
have
jump when I'm
about,
giddy?
what, is that 10 feet roughly of runway before,
Yeah.
yeah, so you have like 10 feet of runway before you hit the pressure plate. So
And
you
she's
could
got
run
5 feet after to land.
5 feet and then people. So like,
But to land, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that's 5 feet she could land on.
yep. But if she really had to, she could tuck and roll into bodies and it
Yeah.
would still be okay.
Yeah, I mean, but just so she knows.
It's not like she's going off a cliff. That kind of
Right.
I'm gonna fucking write the word pressure plate.
Okay.
pee-pee.
I would like to shift into kitty mode.
Shift into kitty mode. So the
I
rest of you
shift
watch
into-
as she kind of hunches her shoulders and strains for a moment. And you see, what is it? How do you want your shifted self to appear? Do you get cat ears like an anime cat girl?
Oh my
Do you
god.
get a tail? What do you want to be?
In my head, it's always been more anime cat girl than anything else. But, you know, I'll have to draw it out at some point. For now, we're saying vaguely anime cat girl.
Vaguely anime cat girl. Black fur, matching your hair.
It's like super dark brown tabby.
Okay. All right. So this kind of slightly dark brown tabby, mottled colors, but dark colors. Kind of shifted fur comes out, some ears and a tail and everything for whatever you can think of for that. However you want to picture her. She shifts into this thing and then looks up, and you can see the glint of those cat eyes in the dark on the other side of this thing. You want to jump?
I go back as far as I can, and I take a running jump.
Press
Yes.
yourself against the wall, and then push off of it with your ankle and just sprint and jump.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I should mention I do have swift stride reaction when I'm shifted, so
Yes, you do.
I do gain 10 points of speed.
Uh-huh. To gain an additional 10 points for movement, let me... Yeah. What is your strength score?
It's +1.
Well, I mean, your score in total.
Oh, 13.
13? With no problem whatsoever, you clear it and then some. By, maybe 3 or so feet. And then land, do basically a 3-point landing, and then look up at people.
Axe is kind of still on her side, invisible. She goes, "Kitty!" and tries to reach out and pet you.
An invisible hand just kind of tousles the top of your
strokes
head.
Goes, "Go, kitty!"
You hear
I
that.
attack the hand with unarmed strike.
Okay.
Don't attack the hand that feeds.
Two.
I retract my hand and go, "Ouch, spicy kitty."
Spicy kitty.
What's your damage?
Oh, come on!
Oh.
That would be 5 points of damage.
Son bitch!
You take the 5 points of slashing damage as she just slashes out at this invisible.
She said
hand.
unarmed. Can it just be a paw? Does
She
it have to be
has
claws?
claws.
Does it have to be claws? Can you
It's Sudi, of course it's claws.
Murder mittens.
Shh, stay out of this. Fine, alright, we're ready for a short rest. Mama needs some health back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Who needs health back?
Can we
Daddy
get a song
needs
of
some
rest?
health back.
It's better, but wow.
So we'll pause here and we'll finish a short rest when we get back from this break. But for now, take a break. I'll be here. And I'll see you in a bit.
Sorry, what are we doing?
So you guys
We're
are
playing
doing
a game.
Short rest?
Yeah, you guys are taking a short rest right now, right?
I did
I
take
did.
a short, and I
So-
used my dice to
And you
get my
can
health
actually
points
add an
back.
extra, like, whatever. health
For the
you
Song
want.
of Rest.
Oh,
What
I
were-
used
what
I
are we
used my
adding?
hit dice to heal,
1d6.
but that works too.
An extra 1d6 for healing from the Song of Rest.
Dude,
Hey, I just needed a 2, so now I'm back at full health.
There you go.
I just needed 5 and I already.
So you guys are kind of sitting at what is this corner, tucked into the corner. It's hard. As part of the short rest, you're kind of patching yourselves up, bandaging your wounds, dealing with things. It's hard to deal with X until she becomes visible again,
I mean, I can
which
make her
after a
invisible.
short rest you are.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Alright. Boop.
And
bitchin'.
so, pretty much all of the spells that were present are gone at this point.
Sweet.
Perfect.
So, at this point, you do then have the opportunity to try to do surgery on X.
Well, after the short rest,
We'll probably
X
do
has
one.
healed a decent amount.
You've healed a decent amount, but you're able to slowly, if you wanted to, Sudi, or anybody else that has medical proficiencies, could have tried to dig the bolt heads out of those of you that got stuck with these things like pincushions.
I can help with that.
Bless you.
I can help with that.
Yeah. So I can say that for the most part is part of that short rest, but do you want to try to remove those things or just try to get medical attention after?
Let's try and remove the things right now.
Yeah, if we're taking a short rest, might as well quickly.
All right. So then we'll do this here then. Who is going to start with who?
I'll just. Well, they had to.
There is X, Lumba, Jade, and Lothric that have bolts in them from.
Oh
both
yeah,
heads.
'cause you went face down.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the bolt. With
So
these
who
bolts.
wants to try to get the heads removed after if you were to break the end off to be
Well-
able to fully remove them?
Oh, so if mine are fully broken, I can't just pull them out myself.
You could try, but you don't want to tear more on the way out. They're
But
triangle heads, so you would rip more as you.
So they're
come out.
trying. They weren't round.
No, they would be regular like.
Well,
Arrow,
crossbow
arrow.
bolts can come in a variety of things, and
They
standard
can.
ones in RPGs usually are round. The ones that are usually triangular or pointed or different
these
heads are usually.
These are jagged-headed bolts, and so they would take a little bit to get out. My question is, does anybody want to try to do that, or just wait until you get medical attention later?
Sudi's going to try to take the bolts out of people.
Alright.
Okay.
X volunteers first.
How many did I
Okay.
get? I got
you
one.
got like 2.
2?
All right.
I have one
So
and I
Sudi,
pull
just
it
make
out.
a medicine check.
Let's make a medicine check. Okay.
God, please roll high.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Yay.
Very, very experienced. Sudi has kind of a you broke him off kind of an expression to her, and then she just slowly starts to just almost like she's done it 1,000 times, just wiggle them out so that they don't rip, and then they're out.
Sick.
I'm still a cat, by the way.
Yeah, she is a cat
Good.
surgeon. She
I-
is a cat girl surgeon.
I would not let her
Oh,
touch
yeah.
me if she wasn't, so.
Cat girl MD to you.
So as you're doing the short rest, she's kind of taking these out of you. Do you want to do anyone for anyone else?
Yeah, do we have time for everybody? I
I'm
think
just as part of the short rest for patching each other up. I'm giving you the opportunity to flex your healer skills. I guess is kind of the thing, is if you would like to show your skills.
Sudi's a bit shaken up after last night, so yeah, we're gonna medicine everybody up.
Okay, so then roll medicine check for Lemba, and we'll make our way through.
Lemba, that is a 22.
22, no problem. She kind of stops you from pulling them out yourself, and then works them back out, and you're able to more easily patch yourself up. And she moves on to Jade. Roll again.
Jade would be an 18.
Okay.
Oh my
I can
A little
god.
worse.
I was
Sorry,
gonna say,
Jade.
that is
Just-
way more than what I need, but
She
yeah.
has done this. It's not hit points healed. It's her being
It's
able
her
to
taking
remove
it.
Oh
these
shit,
as
okay,
part
sorry.
of the healing process. And then the last one for Lothric.
Oh, yep, 21.
21.
Yeah.
So you all kind of can't help but be slightly impressed at this point with how Sudi is so able to deftly remove all of these from within your body, especially when it comes to X,
A little
Who-
disconcerting, but I'm
who
intrigued.
has a number of these heads stuck with very little to work with to get them out. The rest of you don't necessarily have them broken off, so she's able to get it with a little bit more to work with. But like it's no big thing, she just kind of takes care of that during that short rest period, and you heal up as normal there.
I'd like to take the blood from X's bolts and put it in a vial.
Well, what are you doing?
There's no way there's that much blood to get off of a bowl.
You would be able to get some off of a bolt, but you would probably have to go and take some from her wound if you wanted to get a full vial.
Would you be so kind as to let me have some of your blood?
Go bite yourself.
Oh,
I need
This is
dragonborn
Sudi's
blood
wrapping her up.
for a potion.
What potion?
A potion.
What potion? You want my blood? You tell me what you want it for.
A venom potion.
For? What does it do? Tell me exactly what it's going to do. Why you want
Why
this
do you
potion.
want it?
Oh, I have no idea what it's going to do. I just need it for a venom potion.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the outcome is going to be. That's the whole point of being an alchemist. I need to combine different ingredients for different things to get different outcomes. And your blood is a very valuable resource. And since you are wounded, I could just take some in a tiny vial right now if you would let me.
We're gonna work on your mannerisms later. Maybe the next time I'm bleeding. Because of the way you asked, my answer is immediately no.
I grumble, and then I'm just like,
And then I wrap myself like with my tea, like I just put a little
Working
like
on,
cloth.
you're
I'm
working on
like,
wrapping yourself
like, oh my
up.
God.
no one is stealing my blood. That is my blood.
Okay.
Drink the blood.
I need my blood to live.
Yeah. So
That's how that works.
you're within this this kind of hallway corner
God.
as you finish the short rest. It's roughly an hour or so later that you finish this short rest. Ahead of you is this long hallway with a number of kind of twists and turns to it. Primarily, though, as you look, right near you, down the hallway a short ways, is this kind of tumbled rock place where it's almost like a cave-in occurred, shutting down a door. And then further down on the other side, there is another open chamber that seems to be just an open doorway to another chamber. And then further down, even still, there's another tumbled and covered, almost like a doorway type area.
Alright, Lothric, you're technically in front according to this layout.
I
So
am gonna
pick
go.
a direction.
I'm gonna go straight and to the D.
So like straight down this way? We're not
Yeah.
gonna okay.
Alright, so
How far
marching order is...
how far down do you want to go? Like all the way
All the
down?
way.
So okay, so the entrance to A is right here.
Make a stealth check for anybody that's going, and tell me your marching order.
Well, I'm first.
Technically, are we still under Sudi's?
You are not.
Okay, so the short rest.
Short rest is an hour at the very least, and it was cast before that, so the spells are all dropped.
Okay.
11.
Alright.
26.
Okay, so let me... 11, 26. So who all is going? What's your order?
Me.
I want to be somewhere in the middle this
Okay, so
time.
Lothric is first.
You are also in pitch dark. You can't see.
That's why I'm in the middle.
Yep. So
Okay.
you're holding onto a rope to avoid that issue.
Who
Yeah.
wants to, Lothric's first? Who wants to follow Lothric?
I'll follow.
Okay. Serenity.
Okay.
Since someone else is offering.
After Serenity,
I'll go.
Jade.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
Serenity and Jade, keep in mind you cannot see.
I know, we're doing the rope thing,
You
right?
do the rope trick and
X.
you don't have to worry as much.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sudi and Lumba, you're last.
I'm following
care.
closely behind
I think I got
everybody.
Sudi's character done.
Alright, Sudi, Lumba.
Sudi and Lemba. Okay. Alright, what are the rest of your stealth checks? Jade, what do you got?
Oh, shit. Okay. Stealth check. Stealth. That is at 16.
16. Without the plus 10.
Yeah, 16.
What have you got, Lemba?
9.
9. Okay, Serenity, what you got? And Sudi, where's your stealth?
Sorry, I got distracted by the autocorrect.
She's a car now.
Vroom vroom.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Lothric for a quick second.
Okay. You already
Sorry,
made
am I
this roll.
rolling stealth?
Yeah, just for his next roll.
Yes.
Because he's the one
All right.
that's
It will last for a minute. Bardic
Oh, okay,
Inspiration.
so that one lasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Alright,
can
then
do
I'm
it.
gonna do something else.
Okay.
Nice music.
I mean, I can cast invisibility again on
You can if you like.
X. Does X need that?
I don't know. So, Sudi, what's your stealth at?
It's 11.
11.
There's a
and-
bug in here.
Get it. Get it, bud. Get
And
it.
Serenity, where's your stealth?
I think I'm just going to pass on my turn. There's nothing too much I can do right now.
Okay, but do you want to roll stealth at all?
Oh yeah.
There it is, Abby.
Where?
What you got for stealth roll?
23.
23. Okay. All right.
Just happy.
Sorry, I just hit you.
Wow.
My
Okay.
bad.
So, you make your way and you pass the crumbled, kind of shut down doorway.
Is that this one or this one?
That one on the
B?
far side, B.
Me and B.
It's almost like there was a tunnel pathway there, and it crumbled in rock and bone. And then off to your other side is an open doorway to another chamber. Ahead of you, as the end of this long hall, kind of in the corner of what would be this hallway, as it turns, is another crumbled and fallen doorway.
So I can't get in through D.
Right now, the only one that's open without any kind of squeezing or adjustment is A.
Okay, then I guess we'll have to go through there.
You can go through, you can look ahead of time.
What do you want to do? You want to just peek around the corner, or do you want to just fucking barge in?
That's barge.
I'm barging in.
Okay. So
Let's
you
barge
strut
in.
proudly, dragging the rest of the party on a rope into this chamber. As you do, you strut forward with that ukulele music going in your head, da 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 da, and
Yeet.
come face to face with a rotting, ragged figure
Lovely.
that turns and immediately notices you just walking into the room. Let's all roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Let's frackin' do this,
14.
yo.
Okay, let me get into.
Paddywhack. Give it like a bone. I rolled a 5. I'm going
I'm last. No, I'm last.
What did you roll?
7.
4.
Again.
Oh,
Shit, I'm
God.
still number 1, and I had a lot.
Let me get in.
It's because my
What'd you
rolls
get,
are
Lemba?
fucking shit.
11.
Got them shit rolls up in here
Okay.
today.
Cotton is
So-
17 with.
We have 5 for Jade, 11 for Lemba. X, what have you got?
14.
Shit roll
14,
number
7
5.
for Serenity,
Yep.
and then 4 for Lothric.
Uh-huh.
And Sudi, what you got for initiative?
For initiative, that is a 15.
Ooh.
That's good.
Okay, there you go. All right, so as you all make your way into the room, Sudi, you are first as you kind of towards the back all of a sudden stop as Lothric stops and bump into the back of X. And Lemba bumps into the back of you and kind of everything along that way. You don't necessarily know what's happening, but they stopped.
Every time one of the people out there stops, some bad shit is gonna happen.
Yeah,
So, who's in front of me?
I
right
am.
in front of you? Yes.
It's X.
Alright. I clap X on the shoulder and I cast guidance.
Okay.
So now, once before the spell ends, which is 1 turn, or well, 1 minute, sorry. So 10 turns technically.
Yeah.
You can roll a d4 and add the number to one ability check of your choice.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to do? You cast guidance.
She kind of whispers down the line, alright, what is it this time?
All right. So then now it is X's turn. She just tapped you on the shoulder. You felt this kind of warmth surge through where she tapped your shoulder, and she says, "What is it now? What's happening this time? What you doing?"
I kind of turn my head slightly and respond with, "The fuck if I know. Let me go check it out." And so double walking, so 10, 20. I kind of slide in right behind the Lothric,
Mm-hmm.
and I hold my turn.
And you hold your turn. You can see past Lothric that this ragged figure is kind of slowly turning to make its way towards you
Okay,
guys.
but technically I'm behind him, so will I have that element of surprise, technically?
Potentially. If you want to hide, you could.
Okay, I'm hiding behind Lothric, and then I
Okay.
hold the rest of my turn.
Alright. And then Lemba, it is your turn. You're in the very
I
back.
don't think you're gonna hide very well behind a very skinny
You know what,
elf.
dude? You're going last, so when that thing approaches, I'm gonna be your only hope to help you avoid getting rot first off. So,
Oh, gee, that's what I want. X, you're my only hope.
yeah, that's kind of the way it's going right now, my
What you
dude.
got?
Not a ton from the back.
Now you know how I felt.
The back. The back of the back.
Touch a willy creature. Huh. I'm gonna push past Sooty.
Alright.
I'm gonna touch Jade.
So in the darkness with
That
no
was
other
it. I'm gonna
context,
sneak past you.
X just kind of barrels past you to be like, hold on, I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Bump, 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 it through. And then you just kind of all of a sudden feel a hand on your shoulder from right behind you in the pitch darkness.
No.
I'm gonna cast Resistance.
Oh.
Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to a saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the saving throw.
Ooh.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's a d4
D4. All right.
with saving.
Now it
There's
is the
my little
mummy's turn.
D4.
It is going to stomp its way up to Lothric.
Oh, gee.
It's stib stomping. There it goes.
From there,
Stib
you have a
stomping.
held attack action.
Am I within range, technically?
Technically, if you have a dagger, you can throw it over his shoulder.
I don't want to fucking toss one of my
Okay.
daggers, but I'd like
Okay.
to use my short sword.
That you'd have to get closer there.
Okay.
But what it's going to do is its multi-attack here. Make a wisdom saving throw, Lothric.
Ooh.
Fuck. 6.
6. Okay. You are considered frightened of the mummy as it uses its dreadful glare. It just kind of leans forward, and you can see one of the eyes poking through the rest of its bandages, kind of rotting in place. You can feel the malice coming straight off of it. You are frightened. And then it makes one kind of wailing strike at you with a fist, missing with a natural 1,
Oh,
very lucky.
Wow, that was lucky.
but just hitting the wall on the side of the doorway next to you. And then just kind of sitting there and moaning in place as its bandages start to
Good
rot
stuff.
around
Good
there.
stuff.
Once it kind of does that, am I able to grab Lothric and shove him behind me and then surprise the mummy?
I would allow you to do that as your held action.
As my
your
held action?
Your held turn.
Okay. So with my left hand, my free hand, I grab the back of like Lothric's like collar or his clothes or whatever, and I whip him behind me as I pull him around. My short sword pops out
Yep.
and stabs
So-
the mummy straight up and through
Flip
the chest.
places and then roll an attack.
Bitchin'. Stab. And then my action. And I get that bonus.
Yes, the
sneak attack. I
damage,
get the
yes.
sneak attack bonus. Alright, so my first.
Well, I'm last, so I'm gonna go
Okay,
to
so my short sword, I get a plus 5, so it's a 1. Oh, roll on attack. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes, roll an
I had to
attack.
think about that for a second. Okay. There's a 13 hit.
A 13 does hit.
Woo! Alright. 13, so
And this
I
is
get
with your +1 short sword?
+1 short sword?
I think
I
so.
have a +5. My short swords are +5.
Well, it's the short sword item is, I believe, a magical short sword that gives you a +1 to attack damage.
Oh. I have, well,
depends on if
it's
it's magic
damage.
or
My
not.
short sword damage is 1d6 +2.
Okay.
I'm
so then
confused. What are you asking about?
If it's a magic item or not.
My short sword is not.
It is not. Okay.
My javelins are magic, and I think my dagger
Your
of venom
dagger
is
is
technically
magic.
magic,
Okay.
but not my short sword. At least
Gotcha.
we tried to enchant it, and it would have taken like 2 weeks,
Yes.
and we were like, no,
I couldn't
thank you.
remember what that looked like.
No.
So,
my short sword is not magical, but it
All right.
has a +5.
all right.
So
yeah.
with that, it's a 13.
Yep. No,
Okay.
that's totally fine.
Okay,
I just wanted
so
to
I
double
get
check.
1d6 plus 2 for sword damage. So 1 plus 2 is 3.
Okay.
But I get my sneak attack, so I get an extra 3d6,
Okay.
which is 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6, so a total of 9 damage.
Okay. So then from the sneak attack is 9 total damage. All right. So then you kind of slam this short sword forward, and
Right in
while
his
you hit the
chest.
mummy, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as you would originally expect. None of the bandages, while dry and rotting, are a little bit thicker than you would originally expect for the sword to be able to cut through. It's a lot of cloth. All right, Serenity, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh boy, can I see this thing?
You can just barely kind of past Lothric and then X. You saw Lothric get grabbed by X and then yanked back behind. And he's right in front of you now as X took a stab into this thing.
Alright, so I'm gonna summon my spear right next to it.
Okay. All right. There you go.
This guy right there. And I'm gonna attack
Okay.
using the same move as last time, so common touch.
Okay.
So d20 plus 6. That's 15.
That's a 15. Okay, 15 will hit.
Okay. D6 plus 3, so that's 7.
All right, so 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 7 points of radiant damage as this spirit kind of wraps itself around the mummy itself.
Alright.
All right, anything else you're doing?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, Jade, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I see it from here, or are I still out of the way?
You can't really see it around there. There's a lot of people in front of you, and you're just around the corner.
Damn it! Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna hold my turn for now.
Okay.
Until more people get out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it is Lothric's turn.
He's
He's here.
Here.
right there. Oh my goodness, look at that.
All right. Great. I'm going to do. Over after the other side, so I'll be able to reach better. You're right behind me, so 10, 20, 30. Yeah, we going all the way to the back.
You scoot all the way around into the back.
Yep, okay, I'm all the way there. That's all I can do. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
I'm frightened. I can't move any closer
You
to it.
cannot willingly move any closer
That's
to it.
true, yeah.
So
I guess
Lothric
that's
pushes
you're
past
not
the rest
wrong.
of you, just
Just like
and screaming.
It's like I ain't going through that shit.
Sudi, it is your turn.
It's fair.
Okay. Now I'm still outside.
Okay. Yeah,
There's
because
not
you're at the
much
back.
to do.
Lothric just ran past you.
Now I'm in the back.
Okay. Really don't know what to do here.
There's a limit when you're all the way in the back, is kind of the trouble.
Yeah, that really is it. I don't have a lot of buffs, unfortunately. Hey, is this area lit up?
This area is currently not lit up. It is
Okay, then
dark.
I would like to light up my spicy sword again.
You light up your spicy sword, you cast light on it. This kind of
Cast the light.
reddish light comes back out again around the area, and it completely illuminates the hallway.
And I try to like get up on my tiptoes and see what's going on.
You're looking back over Lemba and kind of trying to see what's going on. There isn't too much, but now you can see Jade and Serenity have a chance at actually seeing what's going on a little bit better.
Yeah.
So you hear and see that there's fighting and people getting ready to fight ahead of you, but you can't tell much else.
Okay. That's about it for my turn.
Okay. So then, X, it is your turn.
Alright. X would like to do a stealthy combat roll and sneak
Okay.
behind it.
Alright, so roll a stealth check.
13.
13, okay. So move where you want to move.
Boom. 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 Behind it.
You go directly behind it, okay.
Yep. And then I stab it.
You stab into it, roll an attack.
Plus 5. Gives me 16.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Alright, roll for your
So,
damage.
that's-
You get sneak attack on this then as well.
Fuck yeah. Alright, so hold on. So I get 1d6 plus 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8 for the initial damage. And then
Okay.
3d6. Oh, another 6.
Okay.
Plus 3. Plus 3 is 12. So 12 plus 6. So I got a total of 20 damage.
There you go. So you stabbed this time very well into it. It's still, the
Nice.
bandages are very rough and coarse, and so it limits the amount of damage that you're able to do initially.
Alright.
But based on how you maneuvered, you stab it straight through the back, and it's hard to tell. You can barely see from the light, Serenity, and Jade kind of to your extent. But you see the very tip of the sword burst out the front of the bandages and then retreat back through the body so that she's ready for another attack.
Hold on, I still get my bonus action though. My bonus
Yeah.
action is dual wielding. So while my
Yeah.
sword is still in it, I stab with
Do you
the
want
other
to do
one.
another one with it?
I
Okay.
stab with my
So
other
roll
sword.
another attack.
Okay, this one I know doesn't get sneak attack.
No, but...
Unfortunately, so far. So, oh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll hit. So then roll your damage.
So another D1d6 plus 2. So I get 4 on that one.
Okay. You take another moment, and just when you think the blade is about to go back through, you two see another
Point.
pressure come out, and the bandages kind of tent out before they burst, and this other blade tip kind of steps out, and then they both just slowly retreat back through. All right, Lemba, it is your turn.
Oh man.
I assume unless you want to move or do something else. Because that's action, movement, bonus action, but...
That can be you, right?
No, he said Lumba.
No, yeah, it's unless you had anything else that you really wanted to do. I don't know that there is, but still.
I don't really. I've used my bonus action.
Yep, bonus action, action.
The mummy has already taken its turn. Oh no, it has not.
It has not.
I will move 5 feet backwards.
Okay.
Call it a day.
All right.
I'm
so
done now.
There you go. Okay, now Lemba.
Oh Lord. I guess I gotta try to get in there, yeah?
Yeah.
I should be able to push past 2 more people.
Yeah, you could pretty well kind of squeeze past Jade and around the corner in front of Serenity. In front of you, you see the blades kind of poking out, and then step back, and you can see X kind of peek over the thing's shoulder and be like, "Heh," and then back up out of the way.
Didn't back up very much though, X. What could I do to this thing?
Either way.
At least I backed up.
I think we'll just do a safer spell. I'm gonna hit it with a good old a scorching ray. How about
Scorching ray.
that?
That'll work.
Okay.
You do know these things are extremely flammable looking.
Yep. Huh?
So you get 3 rays, I believe.
I actually get 4.
You get 4, you're gonna upcast?
I am.
Ooh, okay.
I am gonna upcast. I have 4 fiery bolts. that are gonna fly and hit this thing.
So then I think you get 4 attack rolls.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, 4 chances to hit it.
That's not gonna do it. That's an 11.
And 11 to hit. That'll hit.
Woo!
Yeah. So then roll for your fire damage on that first one.
Oh, fire damage.
So I was about to say, holy shit.
That's not the damage. The damage is... One additional...
I was gonna say, she fucking
2d6.
rolled a 20 on that. I was like, 18 damage. Holy fuck.
No, it's 2d6.
You will be impressed by the damage even still.
That's 9 fire damage.
9, so that is 18 points of fire damage because it is vulnerable to fire.
Heck yeah!
This is why
So-
I can't do anything, because I don't have any sort of fire.
Roll your other 3. You have 3 more chances to ignite this thing.
Holy shit.
9.
15.
Okay, 15 to hit.
Yes.
That'll hit too.
Huzzah. And... that one's gonna hit because it's 13 plus 6.
Okay.
19.
And one more. That's gonna hit too.
Yep.
Alright, so that's
So
what,
roll
25,
damage in those orders.
66. For a total damage of 17.
Times 2? That's 34.
Mhm. So,
Damn.
tell me how you kill this
God
thing.
damn it, I was doing so well.
Because
I do.
holy shit, it had like 13 hit points after X, and then you just destroyed it.
I shoved it and shredded it out of the way. I look at it like, yes, look here, I can kill this thing. And I do the big fire, and I just go, pew, 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 and it just burns and falls and dies.
You kind of blast these kind of flaming bolts through it. It's like if you were to punch a hole straight through a wasp's nest, and just kind of that papery substance just and through. It starts to cinder on the inside, and slowly this flame starts to ignite on the inside of it, and it burns into a pile of ash right in front of you, X, as you have your swords ready to go.
I'm ready to
And you're
stab.
ready!
And then I just fall,
It
I
is
just
done.
look at it and I go,
X just goes, damn it. I just want to kill something.
All right, that's the mummy. It immediately fucked over.
yeah.
There he is. Okay, so that's that one. We're back out of initiative.
Great, can you take the thing off of me now?
Yeah, it takes a moment, and eventually the fear fades as you come across the smoldering pile of ashes.
So that puts,
Wow.
that was aggressive.
Smooth.
That puts Serenity in front. So Serenity, where the fuck you want to go? You're leading right now.
Gonna have my spear go in front of me to
Okay.
Sure.
You guys can reorganize it.
Oh, alright.
You'll need to
someone
roll
won't
new
let
stealth
us-
Don't
checks
put
as
me
well,
in front this time. I'll go in the middle. Yeah, I'll
If
go
you
in
want
the
to
middle.
be sneaky, you'll have to roll new stealth checks because you just had a fight.
Alright. 21.
21.
You kidding me? I rolled another nat 20, and I'm not gonna get another nat 20.
Probably not, but just in case.
Got a dirty 20.
Okay, so it's just a dirty 20.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
rolled. I want to point out
You've
that with my
rolled
stupid
so many
disadvantage,
nat 20s.
I have rolled
Yeah.
3 nat 20s and couldn't use them.
That's the armor.
And I don't even get to have them as XP either.
Oh.
It's unfortunate.
All right. Jade, what's your stealth?
Okay, my stealth is... Sorry, hold on, I have to refresh my page.
All right, then Lembo, what's your stealth? While we wait on. Jade.
My stealth check, stealthy stealth. I'm gonna be so stealthy. Here we go. I am not stealthy.
Oh, God,
Nat
what is
1.
it? Is it another nat 1?
Yes!
Oh my God.
It's not my night.
I rolled
Yeah,
an
you rolled
18.
3 nat 1s so far.
I got too excited about killing the mummy that I'm just like,
I
fuck yeah!
guess so. Serenity, what's your stealth?
The initiative?
Your stealth.
You're just Wizard of Oz tramping along. You know, just like, we're off to fight the danger in the catacombs. That's what you're doing.
Burn all the money.
What have you got for stealth, Sudi, if you want to be stealthy?
Oh, I thought you said stuff.
No,
Stealth.
stealth.
Okay.
Yes.
Stealth.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I was like, stuff. What's stuff?
I rolled
15 on stealth.
15?
Yep.
Okay. And 17.
Wow,
Okay.
so that girl's gonna kill us all with her nat 1.
Yeah, I'm keeping an average handy.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So,
Uh-oh, where'd Abby
Wow.
go?
Abby!
did I completely...
Oh, there
You
she
did.
Oh,
is.
there we go. Sorry, I highlighted
You
something
did
else.
it again.
As you make your way onwards, do you want to continue into the chamber? Do you want to explore somewhere else? Off where you see the, I think it's B on that red one. That one is one of the ones that it looks like there was a tunnel, but it was collapsed. That orange one that's there kind of leads into a further tunnel. It's kind of the walkway, the hallway that you're in, goes and then turns.
That's the one I wanted to go into the beginning with.
Yeah,
You said there was a
the orange
collapse.
one. This one here is a collapse.
Oh, I thought the orange one was
I said
collapsed.
D.
I was thinking that was this one, but that one is the curve of a hall.
That one is
So-
black.
You can't see it right yet, but if you go to it, you might be able to see more.
That's what I wanted to go into the first time.
Serenity, pick a letter. Pick a color. Which door? Which room are we going into next? The
We
black
can't.
one? Can we? You said it was
It
completely
is
collapsed.
collapsed where you'd have to squeeze in.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, you still want to go in the black one? It's your choice. You pick a room.
That first red one is a collapse. You can get through these. They're collapsed and you'd have to squeeze in.
So the red, the orange long one, or the
orange
black
long
one?
or the black.
Let's go with the black one.
Alright, we're
Black one?
squeezing through.
All right. So you make your way down the hallway. It is what? Serenity first.
I'm
Okay.
gonna brave it.
Can we even get to the black one?
Yeah.
Because it looks like we have. Unless I pull
you
the
take the
corner
black
of
thing
D. Unless I pull the corner.
You'd have to pull the corner.
Okay.
Yes. So it is Serenity. Who's next?
After Serenity, who wants to go?
She's big.
Just randomly do it and then we'll go with it.
I don't
Alright.
Yeah, at this point,
Jade,
Serenity,
Lemba,
Jade.
Lemba.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Serenity, Jade, Lemba,
Sudi,
Sudi,
X, Lothric.
X, and Lothric. Okay. So you guys are able to see from the sword that's kind of at your back. So you can kind of see a few things here, but it's this red light. As you make your way in, you can remove the black one there. There is a very, very large chamber. Within this chamber, there's a few different stalagmites and stalactites present. This is much more of a cave chamber.
Found a hole.
There is a pit at one portion of it, and within that pit, you make a perception check.
Everyone in line?
Sorry.
no,
Why?
I mean
Who makes a perception check?
the person in the
The
front.
person in front,
So
and you're
it's
right behind, so I would allow you to
Serenity.
make one as well, or to help them.
I will give you my advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
25.
Nice.
25. You can very clearly hear something moving around or in that pit.
Oh, great.
With your perception, you can hear this kind of soft, squishy, slithering sound.
Oh.
And
Sorry.
who else is entering this space?
I think we're all just going in a
I'm pretty sure we
line.
all are.
We are, yes.
So, as you all make your way in,
Hello.
so you kind of make your way up to there, there,
Do I smell
and
mine?
there.
I don't know, I'm told I'm
Make
pretty
our
stinky.
way kind of in this group. As you make your way in, Lemma,
Yup.
part of your coat, your kind of over jacket, gets caught in this very tight squeeze. It is a tight squeeze. Yeah.
Sucky.
As this happens, you pull a rock free, trying to get
Come
back
here.
out.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
And a large rock, not the whole thing collapses, but a number of rocks fall and clatter around out of the stonework, and you hear the movement stop.
No.
Told you she was gonna kill us all.
Be nice.
Make a
Hey.
perception check, all of you.
I didn't do anything.
We're
He
fucked.
fucking did it.
Perception.
10,
24.
24,
8.
22.
22.
Very sad 9.
9,
I got a 6.
6. Okay. Those of you that rolled above 20 at the very least, and then X shortly after, you see what looks like a pair of eyes rise up out of the pit.
No.
And as these eyes rise up out of the pit, it looks like a snake.
Ah.
This serpentine figure slowly crawls its way out of the pit across the stone floor.
Oh, it's
No,
a
thank you.
snickety
God damn it.
snake.
It's smooth.
Oh, it's a snickety snake.
How
It
big
is
is it?
smooth, not skin.
It's a danger noodle.
It's
And
a,
A
slippery,
nope
a slippery danger noodle.
Here and
It's a
there,
nope rope.
across
Nope
its
rope.
surface,
Nope, nope.
there are patches of hair.
It's not a snake,
Whoa.
boys and girls.
There's patches of hair and what looks like almost humanoid skin.
Ew.
Gross.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucking nasty.
It slowly kind of coils up and raises its head to you.
No, no.
Everyone make a stealth check.
Just a stealth?
Thank God.
18.
18.
Shit.
Don't fail me now.
17.
13.
Let me go back into the encounters.
Alright, yo, we're doing this again.
12.
She's so silly.
Okay. So, who rolled below a 12? A 12 or below?
I rolled below 12.
Okay. So the three of you. The rest of you kind of duck just barely out of sight. But the head kind of scans, sees the rock that kind of tumbled forwards and out, and follows that path upwards and spots Lemba.
No, it's always me.
Then it spots Sudi and Lothric, who are near her.
Sudi and Lothric, so
As it does,
we kind of all jump to the side,
Yep.
hypothetically speaking, so it spots you guys.
Yeah. As it does spot you, it lets out this bone-chilling screech.
Ah!
And as it does, the skin around its form flays open,
Nope.
and bony snake-like features protrude forward as the
Nope.
rest of the flesh sloughs off into
Nope.
roughly
I
4.
like snakes,
Ew.
but this is disgusting.
Into roughly 4 human-sized forms.
Nope.
Ew.
This is the biggest nope rope ever.
That's where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh no, I wonder